We're going.
All right.
We have started.
Sorry, I didn't have time to take my deep bracing breath before we started. Hi, Internet. We're going. The audio's going. The video's going. You probably see some dice rolls because
The
we
audio
get
killed the
constant
video
fear
star.
that D1 is going to bleep us.
Bleep bloop.
I self-bleeped myself there because we're like 23 seconds in on the audio. Anyway,
I don't know. D1 likes
this
me
episode is
tonight.
brought to you by our patrons. Well, I will talk over Dallas because he always talks when I do the intro part. That it's brought to you by our patrons like Avatar Black SOG, Call Me Zed, Carlos Dragon, Fight Iceberg, Jerry Vasquez, JDV 9000, Just Faye, Starlight, Legendary Boss, and Liamcaster, Regent Raptor, Rise of Kenny, Rogue Robin, Charvor, Shampire, some guy named Bob, and Varian the Crow. If you like what we do, wants us to do more, consider supporting us on Patreon. Access to episodes early and more.
Woo.
Okay.
Please support the official release. I'm sorry.
Yes,
I
do
couldn't
that.
help it.
Please do not pirate our audio. I don't know why you would do
Or
that.
I guess
but...
buy this when this becomes a PDF on Drive-Thru RPG or something.
Oh, I don't know if I've got enough editing chops for that. I still don't know anything about PDF editing. But we're here. It's a Singularity War. We're starting. Okay, so, because this was a concern pre-microphone, let us briefly recap what is going on because it got very chaotic and loosey-goosey, and I was like, all right, cool, that's the end. So, to reestablish, after a backstage confrontation, Claymore has finally broken his vow of silence, leapt from the mezzanine, tackled a woman. She is very unconscious. She has super exceeded her strain threshold and is passed the fuck out. But then climbed up onto the stage area and basically told everyone, bitches leave. And so the general crowd of the nightclub is going away because there was a heletic noise backstage. We won't name names as to what the source of that was. And then there was, big scary robotman jumped down and yelled very loud. So, as I said, the people at the normal, nightclub, dance floor, bar, whatever area are going towards the front. Claymore.
Yes.
I believe you said you were going to go into the back for, position of the players on the stage. I want to know, are you going back into the control room? Because I think you said you actually hopped back up into the DJ booth. Or are you going into the backstage area?
My intent was to go to the area where we have our two, because I remember this. I said I tossed the woman that I had dropped on into the back. And my assumption at the time but in the back was where, Odin had their...
last we checked, Odin had zip cuffed somebody to a pipe in the backstage.
Yeah.
Yes.
Claymore would be heading to that backstage.
I think Odin.
All right.
I can't remember if he technically left.
No. Oh, so because I don't think there was enough time for anybody to do anything. Odin and Jack, you are still in the control room adjoining the backstage, so you can see this go out and then come back, and then you obviously hear Claymore yell very loudly, and then he goes into the backstage, which is in a different room, but there is literally one adjoining door. But before we figure out what's going on with you guys, because, yes, this will probably immediately lead to some stuff because Mr. Ikeda is also, going backstage after this announcement. We have a very important check-in to do. So, Wolf, you were outside the front of the club. You can hear through the walls some very muffled Claymore yelling. I don't actually know if Claymore, because he didn't really have a lot of time, clicked his radio on, so I think you just hear him through the walls. You guys are on the comms net of the bouncers, so you probably hear some very brief talk, like the two guys standing at the door, because you asked them to stand outside, look at each other, and they're they're doing what? Huh? They're letting everybody out? And so, Wolf, what are you doing? Because there's a very narrow window here. You know that there's a lot of people who are about to come through that door.
Wolf will probably slip inside and kind of keep an eye on the crowd that's leaving. Just make sure nothing suspicious happens there.
All right, you can basically hop behind the check-in desk and camp out there. You will be, unless you want to start, doing some wusha jump on people head stuff. You're going to be stuck in the front entranceway for the foreseeable future.
That's fine.
Okay, so, as before this wave of people comes out, like I said, Wolf slips in, hops behind the counter, and you're basically set as people are.
Wolf
filling
will
out.
say over the comm where he's relocating to.
So yeah, you guys are aware where Wolf is now. He's managed to jump behind the check-in counter, and basically, like I said, it's not like a full-blown like human stampede, but people are pressed. They're trying to grab their coats or whatever, and get anything they left in storage. People are picking up their side pieces, and just the like 2 floor bouncers and then the 2 door bouncers are just trying to do the like, all right, out you go, pat somebody on the back, push them outside kind of a thing. So, Claymore, you arrive backstage. You are technically the first on the scene. You are there as one of the backstage bouncers is like in the process of stepping on Jack's noisemaker. You know exactly what this thing is. You've seen her use it before.
Claymore does a fucking...
Yeah. So there's a brief, sputter of sound and light as the guy just, boot heel, crunch, crunch. And then, picks it up. And is this moment, Mr. Ikeda, himself sweeps backstage, wringing his hands and is like, now, but what on earth is going on here? What exactly is what? The bouncer just holds up the device and says, there's a thing, Mr. Ikeda. What is this? There's a bomb? What's going on here? So, Jack, Odin, like I said, you guys are in the adjoining room and are aware of all of this. If you want to rejoin as much of your squad as there is.
Like I said earlier, I'm going to go into the hallway and check.
Okay. So, sorry. I may have, if you want me to draw this, I can. There's no hallway.
We're in the DJ booth. Yeah, it's a drawing.
There's the control room, and then there's the whole backstage area.
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm going to backstage.
Yes.
Okay, I am camouflaging into the wall and staying here.
Okay. Jack goes invisible. Great. Perfect. So, Odin, you come out of the control room, and Mr. Ikeda turns to you and is like, yes, Mr. Odin, I'm very confused about what's all going on here. Obviously, there's been some sort of incident. He gestures at the woman that Did you actually throw her? Is she just you piled her in a heap, Claymore?
Yes.
Okay, yes. He gestures at this unconscious woman and Claymore and the device, and keeps going. What is this? Is there a security incident? What's happening?
Claymore is saying nothing. He is grabbing the unconscious lady by the neck and just drag. He looks around, sees the other one. Sees the other one, and he's just gonna take one and just start walking over to the other one.
No. Actually, is what I bring up. There is no other one. If you look where the zip cuffs were, there is a loop of a zip cuff. If you would like to go and examine closer, you can.
I will.
Okay. The bouncer would have relayed this later, but if Claymore, just hops over, it looks like it has been cut or melted. Maybe a pocket torch. It's actually in the zip cuff notes. They're very easy to get out of if you have a cutting implement.
Yeah, like if you have a free hand.
She had a free hand.
Yeah, I know.
I cuffed her. But
No,
okay.
you didn't.
No, you said you
I
cuffed her.
typically say cuffed her. I've had the thing where it's like, okay, fuck it.
You did not have enough time to do a fancy pants cuff. You said you hooked her to a pipe and left.
Because remember, you had your gun in your other hand, so you're doing this weird one-handed cuff kind of thing, and you did not.
To be fair, I think you probably did the best cuffing you could do at the time, but it was previously established that lady had a handbag full of funny things. The handbag is also
shit.
Claymore.
Yeah. Yeah. I won't say it on camera, but I'm gonna do it. I told you so.
Okay.
We've had some discussion over the week about there have been some flaws in this plan.
Yeah.
Not universally Odin's flaws, but
yeah.
Jack thinks this plan has gone flawlessly.
We've
Oh,
had
shut
a
up.
great time, Chad.
Kick you off the mezzanine if I can.
But
You're going to kick a child?
Yes.
Fair enough.
Claymore, beeps into the open call. Guys, wasn't there supposed to be another one?
The bouncer will, who's holding the device, will pipe it behind you. Yeah, I think I saw her bolt out the back. I think it was hard to see. He holds up the thing.
Who secure? He'll Claymore will stoic nod to the man and just be like and hit his radio. Who cuffed the suspect?
That's my fault.
Yeah, it is. Anyway,
I mean, you want to be fair.
In my defense, I did not know that. Oh no, I did know that one.
Oh, you just pretended not to.
The reason why Odin cuffed her and left is because you were in the room with a perp. I didn't realize it.
I was being seduced.
Yeah, sure. Hey, I want to. Not that I necessarily need to volunteer information for you, but I feel like suggesting something. Does anybody want to pat down or search the woman you have unconscious?
I wanted to, but I need to talk to the owner.
Yes,
Claymore will do it though.
Okay.
Yes, it's like
So because Mr. Ikeda technically was speaking to Odin first. We'll handle that conversation. But yes, Claymore is patting her down. Okay. So yes, Odin, what do you want to say to Mr. Ikeda? Because he's looking at you and he is bamboozled.
an incident is no longer happening. Things have been put in motion, and right now, my associates will be dealing with the rest of the Diamant Noir Gang, as they now have claimed one of them, and they'll be handling the rest of them. But currently, right now, is what we need to think about what you should do in your current situation.
In my current situation, I don't think I have a situation. Well, other than that, my club has been evacuated. But like, I think what he is further confused. He's flummoxed. Even.
Okay.
Axe, take a moment here. What you want to present to him is that the fact that something strange has happened, and you would rather ensure the safety of his guests rather than keep the show going on and having potential injuries. Like I said, there was an unknown, we're going to stress this, unknown explosive device. We weren't entirely sure. We don't know if this is the work of the gang or of something else, but in your best interest, remember, insist that it is in their best interest that you at best at least get the general public out for their safety and reputation of the club. Things of that nature.
Right.
I am not making any more of those noisemakers in the future.
You can't make any of those new noisemakers. Well, not right now, anyway.
Yeah.
I'm going to say, to avoid doing specific words, I'm just going to say Odin tries to portray that.
Yeah, go for it.
Basically, we've had a chaotic situation occurred. He went to check out the situation and found that one of a perp was then assaulting one of my team in the server room and then possibly trying to steal from the server room. That person has been apprehended. And currently, one of my team then assigned the general public to be evacuated for the safety of it. What you want to do with the VIPs is something we can discuss momentarily. But at the current moment, keeping the general public out of the situation while you have people trying to complicate your business, it's probably for the best that there's no one to see it happen.
Just roll. Just roll.
Okay. Well, no. If there's anything more you want to add to that, but yes, you've given me enough to figure out what you're rolling. Do you have anything specific you want to add to that? This is actually in the guidance on social encounters and roles. Is obviously I need to know like your intent and the general.
I'm going to charm him.
But, I don't think what you
negotiation.
just said is charm. I think that is leadership. You were trying
Okay,
to
leadership.
command and
Take control of the situation.
basically be like, "Don't worry, I'm in charge. It's okay here. Everything's fine."
Things are in motion, but it's actually perfectly fine. It's working what we want.
Grab. Sorry, my PDF did not open right away, so
It's actually a better pool for me.
So my computer is. Well, actually, honestly, my connections and stuff have also been kind of slow today. I don't know why.
It's a very cold day.
Some 14 dailies earlier, and like I had to connect to the PS network like 3 times before it would go through. Okay, so adversaries.
It's weird. My internet connection's been crap, but my Discord connection's been great.
server thing, probably.
So
Usually the opposite.
leadership is opposed by discipline, I think. So
I don't.
make me an average leadership check. Go ahead and add a boost because like very obviously something happened. You have a knocked out perp and you have like the blown a situation happened basically. You have evidence of it.
2 success, 3 advantage.
Okay, all right, okay. So Mr. Ikeda, he's like nodding along very nervously, but as you know, you talk, you make a couple of gestures and stuff. He's like, okay, all right, okay, good, all right. It seems like everything is fine. He turns, there are like a couple of the technicians and the VIPs who brought the androids, in the backstage. He's like, it sounds like my extra security measures worked perfectly. The incident was stopped before anything got out of hand. Everybody is fine. Well, except for, anyway, he like aside glances at the unconscious woman.
We'll deal with that.
Everything is fine. And we're all good here. Okay. My friends, why don't you retire to the mezzanine for a moment while I discuss further security arrangements with these gentlemen and so on and such forth. Yes. So yeah, the couple of VIPs are gonna like go up the VIP stairs, and kind of go back there.
Owen will try to I guess gently insist that they shouldn't stop what the VIPs are doing.
Well,
But,
we'll figure it out in a moment.
Yes.
At the very least, I have to reorganize everybody. I'm very busy. Okay, all right. I guess so. Basically, he's gonna probably start like a second conversation with you, Odin, which is basically like, okay, cool, you handle that. What should I be doing right now? Kind of a thing. Like, he doesn't know whether he should be like standing over your shoulder or he should like go elsewhere and take charge. But like I said, through this initial argument, Claymore has been working. So Claymore, you pat this chick down really quick.
Mm-hmm.
She is pretty, looks minimally equipped. I know before Axe was like, oh yeah, these people will have phones, right? No, she doesn't have a holophone on her.
Mm-hmm.
She's wearing gloves and shoes. You do find she has a earpiece, like basically the current equivalent of like a Bluetooth,
Mm-hmm.
Earwig, probably connected to like the equivalent of a handset radio, like in her clipped to her back belt. So she's radioed up.
Mm-hmm.
In her pockets or handbag or whatever, she's got like a scribbled bit of like recyclable paper and a little packet that has a dose of what you think is a single dose of sand.
Okay.
Yeah, actually, probably she has. I was just thinking about like how good these guys are. She probably does have like a little. Obviously, you guys saw earlier. She's got like a little palm-sized hollow projector.
Yeah.
But in her like belt, and I'm imagining, by the way, this woman is probably dressed in like somewhere between like cybergoth and black trench coat, like bolero jacket, light like corset style top, but very very poofy frilly skirt, riding boots on.
So she's like cybergoth, but like subdued cybergoth.
She does
As
have like,
opposed
a
to-
little scarf like tied around her neck, but is not doing like the full mask thing you saw the other guys doing. But rolled up in her belt is probably a set of lockpicks.
All right. Well, this miss aimed to misbehave.
Yeah. So like definitely like was probably a suspect. But she's not like armed or anything, not packing heat or other stuff. So I want to clarify, Dallas, when you say where Claymore used to be, you mean like where he was hiding out or where he just was?
The prize room.
Well, that's up on the mezzanine, which means you will have to like slink through the backstage up the VIP stairs.
That's what I was gonna do.
Okay. Are you trying to be like unseen to other people, or are you just like nonchalantly making your way out of the DJ booth?
I wouldn't say definitely not going for like full on stealth, but I'm trying to project the aura of I belong there. If that makes any sense?
That's fine. You don't need to make any rolls for that. You were just DJing, so you can, freely relocate yourself up to the mezzanine area. In the mezzanine area, there's probably quite a lot of hushed conversation going along. People are
Also,
very
I
surprised.
leave my camera on in the DJ
Yes.
room.
Good call. Yes, you still have the equivalent of a head cam stuck in the server room. Okay. So yeah, when you get up to the VIP area, unless Odin or Claymore is going to stop you because you have to walk past them to get to the stairs. Yeah, there's a lot of everybody's kind of hushed and bundled up, big crowd. There's a lot of conversation going on about seeing the was that combat droid did that big jump and everything going on there and what was the person is the show actually off, and the couple who came from backstage are like, Mr. Egan is handling it now. It sounds like there was a security thing. Maybe we'll get back to our display later. For now, everybody can just stand here and look at the units they brought. So Odin and Claymore, you're backstage. You got them. Like I said, Odin, Mr. Ikeda is probably going to turn to you and be like, well, what should I do now? Are we continuing or not? But Claymore, are you doing anything in particular with the stuff you have found?
Well,
just gonna make a little pile.
Well, yeah, I will definitely think. I would like to double check her gloves and to see if she has any sort of concealable weapons.
Nope.
None? Okay.
Her gloves appear normal. They're not quite like disposable gloves, but like the kind of thing you could wear to cover fingerprints and stuff.
Ah, very well then. Very well then. Okay.
All right.
Well,
in that case, after you are done kind of popping through this stuff, your because you've got the radio handset, Claymore.
Yeah.
Both you've got hers and you've got your own.
Yes.
A voice comes through yours and says, "Okay, Mr. Final Boss. We're playing it cool."
It's like Claymore will bring the radio up to him and it's all like, oh, what should I sorry, I'm trying to think of something pithy. I don't want to call them clowns, but how's it pronounced again? Pirate?
Pere.
Pere. There we go. That would be good. Glad to see you got my message, Pere.
Of course, we're listening. Now,
please go.
yeah, he would be like, now, obviously, we've come to an understanding here. And yes, by the way, I probably can't consistently do a French accent. The person on the radio does have a slight accent.
Okay.
Now, I'm going to say, Monsieur Boss, Mr. Final Boss, very long. So I hope you don't mind. I'm going to shorten it to Boss. So, Mr. Boss, you can call me Ace. I believe that you have taken hold of one of my associates, and just narrowly missed another. And we were hoping that with your how would you phrase it? With your sunny personality and generous disposition, we could begin negotiating through that. Oui? No?
Claymore, clicks like, it's all like, I'm willing to trade. What are you willing to offer?
Click. The free pizza was not enough?
Unfortunately, I don't get... Unfortunately.
I don't get a slice.
Unfortunately, I haven't had any of it yet, and also, he's gonna turn away. When did we get free pizza?
Oh, I think oh, right. No, I'll talk about later.
The cheeky boxes. One of which I think is like half gone.
Oh no, the veggie is just gone.
That's fair, yes.
Claymore will turn back to it. We'll take the pizza as a token of good faith.
All right, well, let's see. So his voice kind of changes, and it sounds like he's talking to somebody else in the room with him. Justin, what do we have on tap? You hear another voice in the back kind of say, I don't know, what is our friend like? We've got cash, credit. I have some very nice conflict opals from Texas. Indeed. What is your preferred payment method, Mr. Boss?
Claymore, lets the silence hang for a little bit. And he's like, how about this? I'll get your friend outside. No more hurt than they are already. It's like, I'm sorry, they had a very heavy man land on them. You just don't walk that off. But in return,
okay, a few bumps and scrapes in this biz. I hope your man on the rooftop is all right.
He is quite well. In return, you call off this job for the night, and you will just do maybe a small favor for me in the future of my choosing. We don't have to necessarily involve ourselves with cash and whatnot. I do have to say I'm rather impressed with you sorts, being able to do so much with so little. I like that resourcefulness.
Yeah, sorry, I'm just double checking the table. Regular favor, save someone from a bar fight. That's kind of the equivalent of what's going on here.
Mm-hmm.
Not quite save a life, but definitely like. All right, well, that will suffice. Would you prefer the front or the back?
It's like, I'll bring her out back.
Okay, you will know who we have there. And one last thing, Mr. Final Boss. Is Mr. Ikeda there? I hope that he is. Mr. Ikeda has been having that conversation with Odin, so unless Odin is, like, chivied him out of the room.
Yeah, he's like, Claymore Rosespawn is in the same room.
All right. So it kind of, speaks up a little. Mr. Ikeda, I have to apologize. I'm ace of the Diamant Noir Gang. Normally it is our business to take precious things from people who do not seem to appreciate them very much. And I must say that we have very much misunderestimated you, as obviously you have hired these fine people who I do not know, but I respect a great deal. And obviously you appreciate your things very much. And so we would like to apologize and say that we are rescinding the calling. We hope you have a pleasant evening. And then just click.
All right. Well, with that, Claymore will put action to deed. He will gather up the girl's stuff, throw her over her shoulder, and just start heading back to the back.
All right. Okay, Claymore's going out back.
Yep.
And this whole line about things are in motion, you do your damage control, I'll do mine. That's already happening.
I feel like
so
you say that to Mr. Ikeda, and then Claymore starts having this very interesting conversation over there.
And it's like, I guess I can see that happening. It's like, in light of that, I guess focus on keeping the VIPs here. They spent here money to get them to stay here, right?
Distracted and is now checking out the robot displays.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of them. All right, okay. Odin, what do you want to do? Since Mr. Ikeda will be like, yes, of course. I'm just go upstairs, and he'll, make his way up the staircase.
I'm just I've just trying to motivate him to like convince him, like focus on keeping the VIPs here, and they paid money to be here, so just focus on that.
He's all right.
Yeah.
It's just like I want to know what you're doing after that, because he'll make his way up to the VIP lounge where you saw Jack, who's apparently eating some bar pretzels.
I don't want to talk to Jack right now.
That's fair. That's the correct choice.
Either of your
I'm not
colleagues
partaking in
I'm
this,
saying
child.
you're just basically you're alone in the backstage now. What do you want to do with yourself?
Odin, you might want to keep an eye on the server room, just as a suggestion.
I mean,
I
it
know
seems like
Claymore is in
pretty-
talks, but they are thieves.
like if you want, I guess if you want to double check if Ace is on the up and up, vigilance opposes deception, right? You guys go ahead and Claymore and Odin, you can make me. Perfect, just like.
Wait, no, don't use that. Don't use that. It will lie to you.
No, do it like it. You know who.
Go ahead and make me just average vigilance checks.
You okay if I'm gonna use Force of Personality on this to upgrade this 4 times?
I mean, yeah, this knowing whether Ace is being straight with you does kind of seem like an important strategy
Because
decision.
it's not charm based, so like it's will based. So
Yes, you can
make
activate
it-
Force of Personality to switch this up.
okay, so that'll
To
be
your presence.
yellow, 4 yellows. Okay.
Let's see. So what was the? It's vigilance.
Average vigilance.
Average
yes.
vigilance. Okay. So that
Hypothetically, if Ace was lying to you,
I could just take a picture of this,
yeah, go for it.
but that was a bad picture.
Well, I'm gonna tell you, I got 5 success, 1 threat.
Okay, Odin, you are assured from your, clinical look back on this. Yes, Ace is being straight with you. He's obviously very charismatic, very, very, flippant, but you got a hostile, and like he seems like he's dealing in good faith, like we said, because as you know, you don't know how many guys he's got, but you've counted at least 6, and you can't assume that they have that many more than that. So being a man down is probably a big deal to these guys. Claymore? No, I think it's just like what you said either. Ace is growing on you. You like the cut of his jib. Maybe got a little bit of an issue with him trying to take shots at your job specifically, but sure, seems fine. All right.
Scrappy kid.
So, like I said, you think they're on the out. Wolf is on the radio asking what's going on.
I will give Wolf a rundown of what happened, and also, I guess, ask how his current condition is.
It's still probably a little bit. This conversation has probably been going on for like at most 10 minutes, so it's probably still a little packed at the front.
We're still getting
it's starting
people
to
out
peter
of the establishment.
And you can't get to the VIP area.
If you want to what I would suggest that once Mr. Kid gets everyone out, just have them run a sweep of the area and then just open the club back up, just so they can just say they were taking security precautions and not closing the club. If people got the wrong misunderstanding, just blame it on on the extra security being very poor choice of words.
A very zealous security.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right. Actually, I can go sweep at him. Like he's, yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I'll ask Wolf to keep an eye on the people going out, and then I guess I'll get that in circulation.
All
All right.
Yeah,
So,
you guys are piped into the bouncers. So
yeah.
If Jack asks what they need to do, I'll ask her to sit there.
I'm sorry.
Sorry, I was just gonna say, Claymore, you go out back.
Yep.
So, you go out, into through the back door from the backstage into the loading dock.
Mm-hmm.
The loading dock door is still rolled up because Odin did leave in a hurry.
Mm-hmm.
You go out into the back alley where your van is parked, and there, after probably a couple of minutes, there are a couple of people who are, by description, are familiar to you. You didn't see them yourself because you're not rigged up with cybercoms and stuff. But there's a couple of guys that I've previously described. One is kind of in motorcycling gear, helmet on, looked like the bike courier that Odin talked about earlier. There's a guy in kind of a longer coat, but definitely in more of the free running type gear. With them is a still slightly, I don't want to keep using the word bamboozled, but a little bit of a shell shock.
Frazzled.
Frazzled. younger woman who's she does have like a scarf pulled up around her face now to kind of like complete their usual vibe. With like her own courier bag and stuff underslung, but you can still see, one of the snap cuff links is still stuck on her wrist.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously like she's still a little, bleary eyed, possibly ears ringing, because she was just blasted by Jack's noisemaker. And so they're kind of down there on one side. Like I said, the biker looking guy has the bike. And then after a second, you hear kind of a jog up, and those three are joined by a fourth guy. Definitely doing his best to look, straight out of a Phantom Thief type anime. He's got his top hat on. He's wearing the domino mask. He's got long coattails, gloves. Kind of like a red undervest to the black. Does the big hat bow, tip, and says, slightly out of breath, sorry, Mr. Boss.
And Claymore will trigger like, well, don't you look like a hero protagonist?
Well, I try. Where's the fun if you can't look good what you're doing? Love your fit, by the way. Gestures to your, Eunice.
Yeah. It's all like...
You're all onied up currently.
Yeah, it's like, can't strike fear into the hearts of others unless looking the part. Anyway, Claymore will, unshoulder the girl and, like, does anyone, like, move forward to grab her, or is he just gonna have to, like, put her on the ground?
If you don't, like, gesture at them to not come closer, probably, the bike messenger type one will probably, like, leave his bike and come up and, like, take her off your hands.
No, you're 14!
I feel like if Odin can see this, it's like, ignore her.
20-somethings.
Ignore her.
Oh, right.
Don't activate Papa Claymore. But,
Wolf has no idea what the fuck is happening. I love it. Like, he just had a fucking
so
rooftop
much.
duel with two guys and like doesn't know anything else that's happened.
Anyway, but Claymore...
This is a legitimate operation. Wait, what was that about, like, Jack getting molested by someone? What?
I'll explain over drinks.
Anyway, so Claymore will give the girl to the biker dude and then motion over to the girl with the shell-shocked. Give her the girl's belongings, and then, he'll just, look at the snap cuff and be all like, oh, and just, take that off.
Yeah, you've got a combat knife or something, and or can just use your fingies probably. You've got sharp fingers.
I have razor hands. I'll just give it the schnick.
You can definitely snick bub. She's a little like a little gasp, but then kind of like does the classic perp, wrist rub.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Ace will kind of like tip his head again and says, "Well, pleasure working with you, Mr. Boss. In case you cannot tell, we are the Diamant Noir Gang. I am Ace. You have already met Queen. This is Paige." Points at the young woman. That is Jack. That's the high-flying guy who, jumped Wolf on the roof.
Mm-hmm.
And points at the bike messenger. Cavalier, not present is our logistics specialist, Jester. She is away.
It's like...
He's spelled differently.
True.
Claymore gave them a solid nod, and it's all like, charmed. I'm Claymore. You can keep calling me boss.
Whatever floats your boat, boss.
Oh no.
Wink, hat tip.
Mm-hmm. Claymore's gonna, point he's gonna point a finger at Ace. It's all like, Ace, I like the cut of your jib. I think we'll be able to work together just fine as long as we don't step on each other's toes. But remember, you owe me one. And if you don't come when I call, I'll make you regret it.
Of course. Bygones are bygones. We're all in this business.
All right.
You know, kind of like tips it. You know, does the hat flip back up and just hand has a card, flicks it to you.
Claymore will catch it.
It's an ace of diamonds.
Mhm.
But you know, scribbled on it is a holophone number.
All right.
Whenever you need a line, go ahead and call.
All right. Claymore
I do
will.
hope it will be very interesting, Mr. Boss.
That I have no doubt. And with that, Claymore will, just spin on his heel and make his way back into the club.
I think this is the least violently one of our missions has ever ended.
I mean, they're a bunch of kids running a fucking.
Even when we did a courthouse job, it ended up with us bisecting.
Well, Kill Team showed up.
Well, yeah, no, the courthouse job turned into Scarface at the end.
A Kill Team showed up just to get rid of our client.
Yeah. Though some of
I'm
that
just
was
saying, I'm proud of us.
This is a deep corp cover up, man. I'm just like, well, okay, if it's a deep corp cover up, the hitmen are gonna come. But
I think the only gang,
handled it.
Jack, or no, technically it would be more. Oh god, I just forgot my own character's name.
Jacqueline?
Megatron hates.
Oh, Megatron.
Would be the only gang he actually hates is probably the Rustlers. Because he just fucking hates them.
I mean, I think most of us here hate the Rustlers.
also, I mean, technically, I think they've definitely shot you at least once. I think multiple times, technically.
They hit you with multiple
Technically,
missiles.
once they shot the car, and then the coffin that we were transporting broke my legs.
No, the leg breaking incident, that was Rook actually. That was
Right.
that was Squirrel's personal nemesis. But you guys have been in several fights with the Rustlers, and they've definitely shot at you multiple times. And one of the times they actually hit you with a strike.
Oh no, they definitely shot me last time.
But yeah, so Claymore, when you turn the corner to go back in the whatchamacallit, the loading dock,
Yeah.
they're just gone.
Mhm.
Classic move. They go out of your frame of reference and they're just. There's like a single holographic rose on the alley street that fritzes into static when whoever's holo projector made it runs out of range. And yeah, so that's basically the end of that threat. You came to an understanding, and Claymore, you should jot down. You are owed a regular favor by Ace of the Black Diamond Gang.
Awesome. I will work with Mr. Inai. My brain just died again.
Mr. Ikeda.
Ikeda. I will work with him to basically reopen the club, do some announcing, some smoke and mirrors to be like, hey, everything's fine.
Well, I don't know why I'm so brain melty. I'm more awake than I've been all week, but I don't remember who said that we should do a sweep of the club now.
Yeah.
But
I did.
Well, I mean when that's over.
yeah, it's so I think we'll start there. Wolf, I believe you have offered or been invited to sweep. Odin, would you like to do a security sweep as well?
Yeah. So I'm gonna leave Claymore.
Go ahead and roll me. You guys roll me average perception checks. I will not make you take penalty dice for it being a dark club. They can turn up the house lights so you can fucking see.
I ignore darkness anyway.
That's true. You're wearing your hunter goggles. That's right. I forgot you were wearing your hunter's
I
goggles.
probably took those off of the conversation, but yeah.
Sam
I think it's
Fisher ass
wrong. That
looking
looks better.
motherfucker.
You're just constantly, looking like you're straight off the fucking cover of, not quite Terminator, because you're not a leather
Ghost
jacket.
Recon.
Splinter Cell?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Jack, if you want to do a network security sweep.
Yeah, I should probably do that.
Yeah. Claymore, do you want to do a security sweep of the building or?
Did the knowledge verse, I assume?
No. Roll computers sysops to double check that everything's.
Oh, that's okay. That's better.
Oh.
Average or hard?
Average.
Okay.
Well, no, we already got Wolf and Odin on security sweep. I probably don't need to actually do much at this point. I am okay with just standing around and looking cool.
All right.
Here's
Jack will hand you one of the pizzas.
I have a weird question. I have Triumph Threat, and it says it's still a success, so does that count?
If the roller Does the
Says
roller say you have a
success.
success result?
Yes, triumph threat.
Oh, okay. You literally rolled just triumph threat.
Yeah.
Well, the triumph should count as a success symbol, but I guess if it's showing, it's fine. It doesn't really matter because Wolf has also rolled very well. So yeah, you guys managed to do your physical sweep. You know, you double check
Oh,
the floor,
actually,
the bin.
the dice roll doesn't count as a separate success. It just rolls it as its own result. Okay.
All right, yeah, fair enough. But yeah, so with those triumphs, you guys can be. I think you all rolled triumphs on this. You guys can be reasonably certain that everything's on the up and up. There are no extra surprises. There's no nobody left, a pipe bomb in the coat rack.
There isn't a third group suddenly.
Yes, no, there's no extra group that has decided now is the time to strike. Nor was there nor did they, not that you thought they would, but they didn't double deal you and while you weren't looking, the sixth one was raiding the wall safe or anything. Everything seems to be in order.
I'm sorry, I thought you were gonna say raiding the mini fridge. I don't know why.
Well, it's funny you mention that because my next thought was definitely with your successful rolls, you do probably realize that it seems like some of the people who left because it's just androids and a handful of bouncers. Some of the people who were chivied out probably did pocket their bottles of alcohol they bought or kept their drink glasses when they left, kind of a thing.
Yeah.
That's an expense.
But
Like I said, the club's gonna open up back up, so it won't be that much of loss. But still,
yeah,
it's.
I will say I do feel like it's appropriate for those of you who rolled threat, go ahead and take the appropriate amount of strain, 1 per threat rolled, because you guys probably do have a very tense time just, doing this sweep. Well, by the way, there's a fucking, mezzanine, a balcony level full of VIPs just, every time they can see you or watching what you do, just sitting there, sipping expensive cocktails.
Which makes perfect sense why I don't have any threat, because I'm just on a computer being a nerd.
Yeah, you just check out the verse. You with your roles are very sure there's no nobody accessed the servers, nobody had time. There was no no interference on the verse end. Nothing's done anything with the public terminals. Everything is up in order. And in fact, you can probably catch and moderate, a couple of immediately negative reviews from some guys on the equivalent of Yelp and just snip those out and actually post an announcement to their website hey, we had a security incident at blah, blah, blah.
That was opening back up in 30 minutes.
We'll open back up at this is still pretty early. So probably right now it's probably somewhere
9:30.
I was actually going to say 8:30-ish.
Oh, 8:30. So open back up at 9.
Yeah, probably at 9. Thanks for your cooperation type shit. And yeah, everything I think, settles out real quick. So where do you guys want to ride out the rest of the gig, basically?
Well, Claymore's gonna go stand in his fucking spot again. He will be like, I'm sorry, I am a secret. It's I cannot discuss my origins. Please.
Actually, can Claymore drink?
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna go.
Fucking TJ gift. That's
All right, because I had this idea of, I think after talking to Wolf and explaining what happened, and then asking him to be to relax but keep his eyes ready. Odin's gonna get a drink and he's probably gonna go find Claymore.
Claymore's gonna be up on the mezzanine in the fucking plinth, posing.
Yes. Sadly, the illusion is broken now, and they know that at least Claymore is, turned on.
Mm-hmm.
He is active. So
Wolf's kind of response to Odin's thing is nod, yeah. Mm-hmm. And then at the very end, he just Odin just gets a sound clip of a wolf growling angrily as Wolf kind of turns and walks away and takes a spot somewhere to watch things.
All right, Jack returns to the DJ booth. So yeah, I don't mind saying that the rest of the night, goes down without any additional hitches. You reopen and everything as established.
I don't want to give Claymore a drink. Just how to handle a drink.
I'm not gonna drink. I'm on the job, my dude. We drink before and after jobs, not during.
The only drinks I drink on the job are energy drinks.
You're right. I'm just gonna buy a bottle. I'll give you afterwards.
That sounds okay.
That's fair enough.
People. Sorry.
If you want to get him something nice, go ahead and knock off 50 cred. But If you want to get him, just a couple of cocktails on tap, it's fine. Don't worry about incidentals. Hell, you probably have.
No, I'll
$50
spend the 50.
cash.
I'll get him something nice afterwards. Hey,
Yeah.
he hit some weight. He carried some weight.
I imagine, I know that it sounded like Dallas leaned away for a second when he said it, but I feel like that was an in-character statement. The only thing I drink on the job is energy drinks. As Jack in the DJ booth cracks a can of Bigfoot, slams it back,
nice.
hurls it into the fucking crowd. Everybody's like, "Woo! Woo!
They don't call me the Energizer Bunny for nothing."
Play that one song that's only 30 seconds again.
What?
The one that sounds like you just stuck the mic in a wood chipper.
I think Jack has found a new side job.
I mean, you are technically a free member now.
I am making this club my unofficial pet project. I hope Omega knows this.
That's fair. We'll keep it in mind. But yeah, so probably it's a little early, but probably around midnight. Normally this nightclub would probably stay open till like 2 or 3 in the morning, but it's been a stressful day.
The VIPs leave.
Yeah, the VIPs, take their drinks and go after all the demonstrations have been done. They filter out, they load back up. They start flashing the lights. People are kind of, sad to go because in retrospect, it was actually a really cool time. How many times do you show up to, the Android, niche nightclub, and then there's like, I don't know, I guess it's probably been blown out of proportions. People were probably talking about there was a bomb threat or something.
I'm gonna look.
Even though Jack's device doesn't really sound like a bomb, but there was some
Kind of like
weird noises
cyber
and
bomb
lights in the backstage and like
No,
obviously someone
live
got
action combat display.
yeah.
No, I'm just gonna let it be a bomb thread. That way we can just play it off real cool.
I mean, it sounds like a bomb if you're in Gotham, because part of the noise is just maniacal laughter.
Yeah, I know.
You are a
So
Joker. Jeez.
it's definitely like
Less
like I
murdery.
said, the story kind of gets out of hand, and they're like just like, yeah, no, obviously that means this club is cool. Somebody tried to blow it up. We should be here.
that tracks. That tracks.
So
tracks.
definitely like, yeah, the crowd comes back, everybody gets in. The bouncers are definitely probably like torn between like, man, we will never be as cool as those weird guys, thank God, and also like, shit, dude, I need a raise. I don't get paid enough for this. But like I said, it comes down, and as you're winding down, Mr. Ikeda will once they're in cleanup mode, will invite you downstairs to the basement where his office is, and like go in the wall safe, fill. Yeah, sure. He'll fill an attaché case. He's classy. He'll fill a little attaché case with the cred, and set it on there, and says, "Well, gentlemen, young lady, it was a very bracing experience, but I think we have to call it a great success. Your payment is here, and let me just taps a couple keys on his workstation. Be sure to add all of you to our membership lists. Don't worry about the fees. Come by anytime you like. I'm sure the patrons would love to see you, and we'll feel for it even. Next time, first round of drinks on me."
It's been a great pleasure working with you. I enjoy the club a lot. I haven't had this much fun in a while. At least there were no samurai this time.
Clearly.
Or ninjas, rather.
I feel like Mr. Ikeda like nods and smiles thinly at you, but takes out his handkerchief and like dabs at his bald head when you're not looking.
Oh yeah, I'm his problem now.
Don't
He's
flurry.
like, oh no,
about
that
it.
yeah, oh yes, fun, yes, of course. Well, you've done great.
He thinks I'm talking about the job when I'm talking about DJing.
Yes, no, he's thinking like that. You're just thinking about your DJ gig. Honestly, he'll
It's
probably
like,
be
oh, yeah, we
happy
had a
to know
job.
when it comes back. But yeah, if you have any like last minute questions or comments to filter through him, otherwise you have your cash. I believe it's 5K for the group,
Yeah.
All right, just split it here.
and
I'll just take 50.
So 1,250 each.
Yes.
and you have they're digital, but you guys have membership passes to this club, so you can get in. You can even come in the back door if you like.
I'm just gonna mark that under digital membership to the ball joint then.
Normally, the ball joint is open to the public, but members don't have to pay, the cover charge. And like as you saw tonight, sometimes they have members only nights.
Android
Yeah.
Club. All right. Don't you worry. I have forgot about those collectibles. I want them. I'm just gonna take my time.
You're gonna wait until Jack buys out the club and inevitably hires you to be her head of security.
Something.
I mean, sound investment is a thing.
It's true. You can just straight up take talents to get side hustles, and I will probably have more details.
I'm working on grabbing that talent.
I mean, I can tell you my plan right now. So you know how my family runs a communication company? Televised robot battles.
God, you're gonna make the BattleBots TV show.
Yeah.
I
But it actually worked this time.
Hey,
Well,
BattleBot-
it'll work because it'll be a fucking vanity passion project of one of the CEO's kids.
Also, if BattleBots was really successful, fuck you. That
Yeah,
show-
no, BattleBots ran for like 15 seasons, especially because it was originally a British show.
I'm pretty sure it's not televised, but I'm pretty sure that it's still going on. Actually.
Oh, the tournaments. I'm pretty sure they went on a pause for COVID, like literally everything. But
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure the competitions still go on because I read about competitive robot drama on the internet.
I mean, listen. If Dallas makes basically the Pacific Circuit, it's fine.
Yeah.
All right, let's see here.
But yeah, so you guys are gonna trundle out. I do feel like as you go, because this is something I actually was gonna mention last time before we got into the job, but we had a little hiccup actually getting into the job. Odin, you actually have like a voicemail when you get out of job mode.
Yeah.
You have a call from what was her name again? It's still in my notes, I hope.
Uzumaki?
No,
There's
it's
the
from
other
Noriko Nishikawa.
On Shikawa.
Yeah. She
Omega,
basically says, go ahead.
I have to point this out. But if I'm not reading this incorrectly, it's still going on.
No,
It's still televised.
Is it still televised? Nice.
Wow. Nice.
It's been going for 9 seasons.
Oh, 9 seasons.
I'm gonna check that out sometime. Anyway.
Well, this is the second show. Sorry.
Oh, yeah, okay.
It's a reboot in 2015.
Okay, so it ran for 15 seasons. They pulled it and then they rebooted it.
No, it ran for 3 seasons. I almost got the number right. It ran for 3 seasons. They pulled it, then they rebooted it. It's still going.
Ooh, and the reboot's still going. That doesn't usually happen. Anyway.
Also, if I'm not incorrect, it's involved Grant Imahara and Bill Nye.
Oh, nice.
Sounds about the right crew.
Wait.
Okay.
Grant's passed.
Yes. R.I.P. Great guy. So Odin, you have a voicemail from Noriko Nishikawa, who basically she says something to the equivalent of like, "Hey, thanks once again for helping me out. Hopefully you'll be happy to know that I've decided to budget some additional security. Though I think I need to brush up on my personal combat skills. If you talk to your God, what would she call Wolf? I don't even know if you guys introduced yourselves at the meeting other than Odin, but
Like we did.
I mean, I would be recognized as a veteran, so.
Yeah. Yeah, she would say, tell your sword wielding friend to let me know if he has a dojo. I apparently need to brush up on my kenjutsu skills. But I did want to also drop you a line to let you know that while he seems to be off, my back rumblings are that Ito-san is still very upset about being embarrassed, and his boys may be out looking for you and your friends in the neighborhood. Also, apparently, there's been some kind of like splitting of the ways between him and the Kintaro boys. I don't know exactly what went on outside, but apparently they got so scared that they're not pulling jobs for Yamabushikai anymore, and it's they're having a little I guess you'd call it, a little union disagreement. So keep an eye out for that. Thanks again. Bye. Click.
Well, I feel like, I would probably I guess in the group text, probably just make note of the. Looks like Ito and his boys are still probably looking for us.
Who?
And another thing. Afterwards, it's like brackets. Yamabushi Kai got the robot beat the fuck up.
Oh. Yeah, I don't think Claymore actually learned that person's name.
I don't think I learned that person's
I don't
name.
think-
I beat the tar out of him.
I don't know if Claymore cared.
I probably did not.
I didn't
Yes, that is
either.
actually quite accurate. Thank you, Aaron.
Oh yeah. Also, Wolf gets this private message. It's like Nishikawa might want to learn. If you start up a dojo, Nishikawa might be your first student.
Yeah, I don't know where I don't actually know if Wolf does anything to practice his skills, but he's good with sword. But yeah, this is basically like you guys, take off for the night. Claymore, you have a bottle of something nice.
Oh, and I can't remember. Do you live in your detective agency?
Yeah, it's a 2-floor building.
Yeah,
I
think
own
he
the
lives in
building.
the apartment above.
Okay, cool. Jack's on your couch right now.
He's not gonna bother with you today. He's tired. He's enough of you today.
Okay,
I mean,
cool.
you guys do have the van, so I assume you all pile back in and drive back to the office to get out. So
You
Jack
just
is
sleep on your couch.
I mean,
Probably.
Claymore's gonna ask, "Hey, we gonna do a debrief or anything?"
Yeah, let's
No.
do it.
Okay,
Let's
sure.
do it in front of the board.
Sounds good.
We'll drop you off back at your neighborhood, Wolf, if you want to afterwards.
I can walk. Don't worry.
Okay.
Brother has company over today, so I need somewhere to sleep.
Claymore, turns his head. Company.
Don't worry, it's for his day job.
Oh.
Bunch of smarmy rich pricks.
Oh.
And apparently I'm not socialized correctly.
You're not.
You'll probably try to blow them up.
No, I just stabbed them a little.
Oh yeah, I think I'll just shrug. Just
Oh shit, that's right. That's what I was gonna buy. Fuck. I need more. Claymore's looking at his holophone. Was like, I need more money.
I can't pay for this cart in my Amazon order.
Yeah, no, it's just you start adding shit to your Amazon shopping list and you're immediately like, shit, that wasn't enough. Well, basically, once you guys have split up, and if you want to break and go rest for the night, we can do that. Heal your wounds.
Probably. I guess.
Claymore will not after we debrief. Claymore's gonna basically walk back to Little Rajamon with Wolf, and he's just gonna spend the night walking. If he sees any of the Kintara boys, he's gonna share this drink with them.
You can definitely probably find some of them.
Actually, question: does Claymore like champagne, or does he like Japanese whiskey?
He's probably more of a whiskey and sake kind of guy.
He'll probably get you Japanese whiskey then.
Yeah.
Which is probably it costs like 50 cred, so it's probably actually a pre-war bottle.
Mm-hmm.
Jack imagines Claymore drinks whiskey cut with jet fuel.
I probably could.
Yeah, I believe you're immune to
Probably.
toxins as a cyborg.
Our organs to deteriorate. It's just parts.
Oh yeah, actually, that's a good question. Claymore, did you give them back the lady's dose of sand too?
Yes. I have no
Okay.
reason. I have no need for it.
Fair enough. That's fine. I thought about that and forgot to double check if you gave back everything. Yes, that would have been the most harm that lady would have done. I absolutely was considering that she would have tried to spike Jack's drink.
Oh my god. It is daybreak.
But no date
I
part.
told you!
Oh, right part.
Danger!
It's. I think it's just kidnapping.
Sadly, we don't get to find out what Jack is like on party downers.
I'm just imagining just full on ragdoll.
All the energy drink is gone, so she's just nothing.
But Claymore is going to spend the night patrolling Little Rajamon. hanging out with some Kintaro boys. Like, you know, in that kind of like, hello, I am forcing myself on your company. Are
Yeah.
you all behaving?
At this point, you know, the story has spread enough from just like that one gang you scared to like all of them on the streets, the entire street gang. And yeah, they're just like, yeah, sure. You know, they're squatting on street corners and stuff. But yeah, and you know, they will definitely you know, keep their, you know, mind their P's and Q's with you. They will probably try to, you know, not quite ply you, but will definitely, you know, when you're hanging out, be like, "Hey, man, do you need anything? You know, you need some guns, some drugs, some girls. What's up?" Because the Kintaro are kind of a generalist undergang, so they deal in a lot of basic street crime.
Oh man, Jack took a lot of uppers.
Sorry, now I'm just imagining what Axe said. You accidentally stumble into it. It's like stumbling into a Yakuza side story. You get trapped in a mahjong game and can't fucking leave.
But
Exactly.
Claymore will be like Claymore will definitely talk about, yeah, no, he's gonna be looking for a lot of things, but you know, he's a little light. He's a little light on cash right now, so you know. He'll keep in mind.
Roll me an easy coercion check.
Yeah, I'll do that. Wait, no.
Does he get a reputation bonus?
No, that's why it's easy.
Oh, fair.
Let's see if they pick up on his subtle hint.
2 success, 1 advantage.
All right. Between like, you know, you probably, unless you go around like collecting them, but probably on the street corner where you pop a squat and start, you know, doing shots.
Mm-hmm.
They'll be like, oh, you know, no, you know, you need cash now. So let me see what I got, and they probably put not a lot, but hook you up with at least 20 cred in just loose change they got in their pockets.
Well, shit. Now these my boys.
The Onirashima and his
I
golden
don't-
boys.
They're. I feel like the thing that is occurring, and you know, we'll get to shape it, but at this moment, the Kitaro are kind of like in a transitional period where like they used to basically be like a street gang feeder for the local Yakuza, you know, rackets. But now they've met a big scary guy, and they realize that he's the biggest, scariest guy in the Rajoman. And
This
are
is
like,
just a Yakuza side story.
okay. This guy is now our boss, clearly. Listen, that the Yamabushikai LT who hired us didn't even make it to the scrap. You know, he got punched up by a robot. This
Hey,
guy,
look.
obviously, big deal.
Hey, look, have you guys ever played the Clan Builder minigame?
Yeah,
I
I
haven't
am.
actually, but I'm familiar with it.
Welcome to the beginning. Welcome to the tutorial.
It is the Torah. But yes, no, Claymore is gonna do this. It's like he's just gonna be well, boys. I see. You know, he's just gonna he's like, well, boys, I see you're gonna take care of me. That means I gotta take care of you. And he'll make sure that a couple of the guys that look like they actually know what they're doing have his holophone number to call him in case there is a problem.
Fair enough.
But
This also probably means you learn about a couple of. They're still street gangs, so the Quintanos are probably not like the place to have like businesses, but they clearly have a couple of places where they hang out. There's probably like at least one, you know, shitty dive bar. They mentioned earlier, you know, literally when you persuaded them to leave, one guy was like, "I'm feeling noodles," so clearly they have a noodle shop they like. And just because it's funny, let's say that they also, you know, one of them is like, "Listen, my auntie owns a mahjong parlor, okay? If you ever need a crash, you know, we got couches."
Claymore will probably like leave them at that point and just give him the rest of the bottle. He's like, gotta make sure the streets are safe. And, you know, just inexorably walk around. Claymore is wondering, though, talking about a place to crash. He is thinking about he probably is going to need a place to lay his head. If only so he could pretend to sleep.
Just an open-faced shrine for him to sit at.
That would be pretty funny. Just get a Jizo plinth, but put Claymore in it. See how much flowers and incense he wakes up to.
I'll put an offering box in front of me.
Hey, you know, that works as a street grift. Claymore, you probably do see around a little because there is a second gang in Little Rajamon you guys haven't had any contact with, the Night Parade. Whose their vibes are, you know, honestly much closer to your own. They're a cycle gang and a, you know, associated with Chrome gang, so they are like, you know, hanging around motorcycles. They're like bright metallic, like blue and green paints. It definitely got, you know, the Tiger Claw style, like demon, you know, Kenpo masks to cover their faces and stuff. And like they're around in the district. Do you you know, arrange any encounters there or otherwise? Because they will just leave you alone.
I will arrange a quick meeting just to let them know that I am walking this neighborhood, keeping it, you know, safe. You cause no problems, you get no problems. And any donations to my cause will always be greatly appreciated. I will not actually try to force creds out of them, but, you know, just putting down that if they want something from me, they flash me a little cred, I'll see what I can do.
All right. They kind of like, obviously, because they were not personally present at any of the encounters you've had. They're not quite as like overawed as the Kintaros are, but they definitely, without, I won't even make you roll. They definitely like immediately like flag that like, okay, this guy, this is a you know, this is a Freela who means business, and you know they don't try to like hassle you or anything, and you know go back about their biking.
Man, I was kind of joking about asking Nakamura. Wait, what was it? What's her name? I don't want to mess it up. It was Himiko Nakamura. I joked about taking the big favor and just getting a hotel for a month, but that sounded smarter and smarter. If anything else, just have a place to put my shit.
Yeah, you are just kind of like, you know, rolling out of your fucking, you know, sailor bag. Also, yes, the question of the TACnet is not everybody needs TACnet. It's just that if only one of you has TACnet, if that guy passes out, you lose TACnet.
I'll get it then.
All right, cool. That's right.
All right. Well, I am starting my criminal empire, I guess.
Yeah.
I was gonna like take over, you know, the canyons, but you know what? Fuck it. I can take out multiple neighborhoods. Fuck it.
You start somewhere simple.
Yeah.
Then you.
Why do I just get a giant Red Hood vibe with you?
Maybe. I don't know. I'm not actually that familiar with Red Hood.
I don't think a warlord.
Part-time vigilante, part-time crime lord.
Yeah. No. That makes sense. But
so. Obviously, you know, we can have. I have, like I said, I have some, you know, freelance open world shit you can work on. I've mentioned before in the chat, but because it's come up, there is actually like a bounty hunting app called Headhunter, spelled very, very compact. There's only one vowel in Headhunter. But if you got, I have come up with a couple ideas for bounty contracts if, you know, Claymore or the others want to go surfing. But I do have a couple of other, not quite jobs yet, but there are probably going to be some business calls like either the next morning or in the next couple of days.
Sorry?
So I don't know if what you guys want to work on right away. If you guys want to be spending your, you know, cash right now on stuff. I know Odin says he's acquiring TACnet, so
I have to go into surgery for mine, so
Same with Wolf.
well, like I said, I definitely want to do some shopping as well. I just need to figure out. Oh, I actually have to question. Wolf, are you gonna do anything with that extra light pistol?
Not particularly.
Would you mind if I have it?
Put two and two together.
Sure.
All right, cool. Thank you.
It does have a
leave it as
silencer with
the-
it.
Oh, it does have a silencer?
Yeah, it's
Yep.
We're
suppressed.
gonna be gone most of the day
Oh.
until and you
That
schedule
was me,
for
so.
UCLA.
I'll
so,
reschedule for Saturday. Right.
like just never thought. Oops.
But
Yeah, I'll speak to it.
So I have a question, Omega.
Yeah.
because I might be just dumb and not reading it correctly. For installing cyberware upgrades to a drone, does it decrease their strain threshold?
No, because
Okay. Then I would like to get a cyberware upgrade to my drone.
All right. What are you gonna purchase for him?
I'm debating because I'm getting a Bioware upgrade for myself, which is a grip hands. I know that one.
I'm just gonna
But
buy the
I'm
other two at state price.
thinking I might go with. I kind of want to get him a prehensile tail.
That's a fun one.
Yeah, I'm gonna go prehensile tail.
All right.
Basically, just make him very mobile.
So now he's a punch bot with a tail.
Yeah, and it still leaves me with 1,000 grid to spare.
All right.
So I would like to get 2 concealable holsters for my armor.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna pick up, I'm just double checking the cost, cyber comms. I'm just double checking the fucking, there it is, the implant list, because cyber comms are only 250. Hang on. Minus 250. I will be spending my my Suzaku favor to get that done. Oh, I still have 500. I need the neural interface to be able to silently send messages and stuff, right? Like without like
No, if you've got comms, you can do that.
Okay.
Yeah. Neural interface just adds a lot of like other stuff you can do,
Let me double check that.
like control a drone and shit.
Okay.
Yeah, I believe with Cybercom it says that like just having it, you can communicate silently through it. So
If it's just communicate, then I would suggest cybercoms.
A transmitter.
Okay.
Yeah, the reason I have neural interface is because it hooks up with my drone and my vehicle. So
It's if you have neural interface and cybercom, you can also do transmit text, do text to speech, and like share the video of your POV because your neurons are in it. But you can always use it as a radio, even if you don't have neural yet.
Okay.
And it's subtle. It's basically the cybercom is basically a codec.
Okay. So, for the concealment, those are restricted, but they're like low rarity. Do I still need to roll on those?
Yes, you still need to roll streetwise to see if you can find a buyer.
Okay, let me pull up concealable because I'm gonna keep 2 pistols in there.
Also,
Technically, I can get you a buyer pretty quickly.
Nah, that's fine.
All right.
I do have a couple streetwise.
Jacques, you are going to purchase a grip pads BioWare.
Mm-hmm.
All right. If you are purchasing that, I need you to make me an average resilience roll to see if it takes. Because
All right.
BioWare does not reduce your strength threshold outright, but
What is resilience based on again?
Brawn.
Brown.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
Is
Because
it
I
that-
actually do have resilience.
Here's a tip. Go to all your skills and the name of it. Just put the stat is associated with it.
I probably should do
But
that.
that means that Dallas would have to remember what BR stands for.
No, I could do that.
I mean, the stat should be on top of the stat should be right above where his skills are, so you can see.
The problem would be if like in some systems there's 2 skills with the same first letter. That's when I get like confused.
I
just look at my sheet.
think everything in Genesis is a different letter for that reason.
Most RPG games tend to do that.
Cunning int.
All right, so average resilience,
4.
you said?
4. Okay, so it's 4. So it's 0, 1,
Yeah.
2, 3, 4. So it's average. Okay. And I have 2. That is
Successful threat.
Okay. Go ahead and take a strain for it, but yeah, you go into the gene therapy. It comes down and within the next couple hours or days, you've developed grip hands.
Sweet. I'm now full chameleon.
Literally do a Spider-Man and just fly.
Although they are, I do want to specify because it is very reptilian-like, the grip pad specifically.
Well, it basically gives you gecko hands.
Yeah. But you could also go the amphibian route, but I specifically wanted to go.
But okay, so I got 2 success and a threat.
Okay. What's the cost of concealed holsters normally?
300 per. I'm buying 2.
Well, if you can afford it, let's bump that to like 310 each. You get overcharged a little, but you can find a guy.
Okay. 310, so 620.
Oh god, I'm fucking broke.
Welcome to the Singularity War. You are all broke all the time because
I'm happy at
I
least the
feel
one
like
thing
I've
is
perfectly balanced everything so that it's a significant amount of money.
I hope at least it works out. At least I own the building I sleep in. It's the one thing I got.
We've talked about that. Rather than like you have another form of like passive income or nest egg, I think it's fair to say that you basically took your retirement and reinvested into this building. So I will probably eventually have to like ask questions.
Don't blow it up,
like, hey, are you
please.
keeping up on your lease payments and stuff? Well, you should, to be careful to avoid blowing it up. Like this,
Yeah.
If you make enemies with the guy who blows up buildings, there's only so much I can do. But yeah,
Yes.
like as far as things go, like it seems fair to say that this is a fairly
Probably put this insurance on this building. I hope. I think.
stable environment you've got. Like I probably eventually have to like if you're constantly have zero cash in your personal account.
No, that's why I'm getting sound
How are you
investments, and
making-
that money's just going into that.
How are you making your lease payments? Don't worry about it. All right. Okay. Any other shoppery? Wolf. you
Yeah,
don't buy anything
I'm-
right now.
I'm considering
Wolf
things.
is going into surgery to get neuro interface.
Okay. Yeah.
Omega, what rarity is it that I have to start rolling to see if I can find it?
Well, what rarity you're looking for?
5.
5's the middle round. That's probably fine. What you buying?
Flechette rifle.
Oh, okay. If that's not restricted, yeah, you can pick that up.
I think it's restricted.
It's probably restricted. But yeah, so yeah, Wolf probably has to go down and probably has to like lay flat for like at least 12 hours.
To be fair, it's not for me. It's for my drone.
Fair enough.
Because
One
he
thing
has
to note is
he has
that,
ranked heavy. I do not.
Wolf would definitely probably be looking to not have it be a SNS neural interface.
Yeah, we've all had that conversation. No, you can pick up a different brand of the neural interface.
I only groan because mine is definitely an SNS branded interface.
Yours is probably actually like the premium line.
Because I had to use a favor from my mother to get the neural interface.
Yeah. And don't you think that bill's not on my list of things, but
Oh yeah, I know. I'm waiting for the chickens.
I think that's about
All
it.
right. You know what? I think I'm gonna upgrade from a combat knife. I think I'm gonna get that Kanabo.
I'm gonna get the club.
I'm gonna get the club. Listen, I got an aesthetic. I gotta stick to it.
Flechette rifle. Okay, what does that look like again?
So the mass drivers.
Weapon, right?
I know.
Yeah,
I know. Is it like a gauze rifle?
It uses
Oh, okay.
mag coils.
Okay, then yeah, definitely.
It's the master driver, yeah.
That would definitely be the aesthetic. Are you kidding me? Jack fucking loves steampunk.
Where the fuck?
What's the damage on it? Oh, it's only damage 3? Interesting.
Yeah, they're low damage but very accurate and piercing.
Wait,
Range heavy. 3,
Okay.
2. It's auto fire though.
does it make... Oh, it's auto fire. Got it.
It's one of
I
the
was
few
like-
auto fire weapons that is not restricted. There's like a couple. So it's Pierce 2 and Vicious 2, and you can auto fire it. So yes, it's only range 3, but it's crit 2, it's medium range, and you can auto fire it. So
Yeah, and auto fire is the, like... What does that one do again?
increase the difficulty of the attack you're making by 1. Every 2 advantage you get on the roll or triumph, you can spend to activate auto fire to have it hit again and do the same damage you've already done. So
Gotcha.
and you can do that as many times as you have advantage to spend. So
Remember when Ryan was using his lightning?
Yeah.
yeah, it's
That's
like that.
auto fire.
Though obviously mine is a lot less spicy than that because of this reason.
Yeah.
There's a reason why
I remember auto fire
rifle
from
is very low damage.
Camo's fucking custom marksman rifle.
Yeah, you guys, I think Boots, he preferred the wife number 8, the shotgun, but I think Boots had some other auto fire. You guys had a lot of heavy weapons by the time we finished Clone Wars.
We were in the middle of we were in an active war zone all the
Yeah.
time.
But yeah, no. Like the Flechette pistol has more damage, but that's to make up for the fact that it does not have the auto fire. It is just the Pierce 2 Vicious 2.
I have enough.
It is crit 2, which is really nice.
Yeah.
I do not.
Okay,
have
so I will be purchasing a Kanabo with a weighted head.
Yep.
That will be 350, and I think that will probably be it, because I think that puts me under 200 creds again. So I'm just gonna be all like, I need to go make some cash.
I'm at 101, so like, yeah, let's go. I mean, I'll help you find some cash.
Actually, wait, hold on, Omega. I have a
No.
question.
Yep.
Before I commit to this, what is a shredder?
That's a Flechette shotgun.
Oh, I'm definitely getting that instead.
Oh no.
That's restricted though, so you're gonna need to roll streetwise to find somebody who will sell it to you.
Go find someone, I guess, if you really want. You
Who
really...
has Streetwise in our group?
Claymore
Hello.
does, and Wolf does, I believe.
I also have a
Zach's
point.
talking- yeah,
I have a point in it, but it's not the greatest pool.
I'm gonna. Who should I bother? I'll probably bother Wolf about it.
Yeah.
Hey, Wolf, I need to find me something.
I know somebody in Inugami, but
Oh,
I
no,
don't
he's
think
into the knife. Then I would bother Claymore.
Claymore is not gonna let the 14-year-old girl buy a fucking restricted, shredding shotgun.
Fine.
like Wolf either, but we'll see.
No, Wolf wouldn't either.
Wolf would be
It'd
like,
be no fun.
Usagi, this is not a good plan.
Even if you're
I'm
putting it on the
gonna-
bot, that's no.
Uh,
Claymore will explain. The reason why this is restricted is because it turns people into shreds. Hence the name Shredder.
Well, like you shouldn't hold. Actually,
I will
so you
just
can
get a,
you finally
I
come
will-
to Odin.
I will instead get a instead of the because I don't really want to go with the I'm just gonna go with the assault carbine.
A
Okay,
much
that's
more
fair.
reasonable,
That's very
much more
easy.
reasonable weapon.
That just
Yeah.
pokes large holes in
The
people.
description. The Shredder, more formally known as the Flechette cannon, the Shredder is effectively a coil gun shotgun. It uses small clusters of flechettes, which are not stabilized, but larger and sharper, to fire them
Oh,
at
the weapon I'm working up to
penetrate
is
armor and peel skin from bones.
oh, the weapon I'm working up to is definitely restricted.
I
I
think,
think
we all
most
are.
people are, because
Yeah.
most of your real shit is.
Uh,
Like, I think
actually-
almost
actually,
not restricted is in the melee category.
Actually,
Railgun
I'm going for
is the one
I'm actually
working
going
up
for
to.
the B444, which is not restricted. I think it's just limited order.
Well, yeah, that's yeah.
Oh yeah, how much was one of those?
I don't even know if I want to buy a gun for Jack.
But it's rarity 8. I mean, Jack doesn't necessarily.
Oh, that's bullcrap. The gun I want is the gun I would buy for Jack is restricted. That's actually bullcrap.
What
What
is
are you
it?
looking for?
An SMG.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fully automatic weapons are usually restricted.
Also, you know that those are the reason why they're ranged light is because they're tiny, right? They're easily concealed.
Oh yeah.
They're illegal because letting people carry. Yeah,
You have a license for it, like I do?
Talked about it on Lucky's not talking about this on the microphone, but I'm pretty sure Claymore's future is dual wielding submachine guns.
Yeah.
Like Vipers,
We're not
or
gonna
was it
make that any
Vespers?
easier.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I want to get the dual stargazers because that's the future P90, but
Yes, you're gonna dual wield P90s like solid as snake.
perfect.
It does have the thumb hole stock, so you can spin them.
So one other thing that Wolf is spending his money on is he's spending for a month of his lifestyle.
Mm-hmm. That's good.
I think the gun I want to order is the Ultima Ratio. I think it's called.
You want the Gauss mini gun? Of course you do.
Yes.
Oh, actually, I need to make a. If we're doing lifestyle.
Oh no, that's not what it is. It's the Nemesis is the one I was.
I will pay for my
looking at.
life. I actually don't really pay for mine until like
You
a
don't need
bit
to worry
later.
about paying for yours because you have a lease up. Like I said, I will probably ask a question of how good's your regular bank account, but you're settled.
What
for
the
now. But
fuck? Okay.
how did your Streetwise roll go?
I rolled for my streetwise for my lifestyle. I rolled 2 triumphs, a failure, 2 threat. So I'm looking at the dice roller. No, it doesn't give it. So I think it's 1. Yeah, no. Okay, I got it. It's 1 success, 2 triumphs, 2 threat. What is that for lifestyle?
A Dallas roll.
Yeah, that's
Well,
a Dallas roll right there, buddy.
I mean, it's kind of intentional
But,
design.
okay, so you've succeeded on an average Streetwise check.
To be homeless, yes.
So yes, to freeload. Not
What do you
quite-
encounter?
Subsistence would be survival. You're not doing that, but yeah, no, Let's see. No, it doesn't really make sense to do the.
You lose strain because you're harangued by Jack.
I would. Personally, I would probably treat those triumphs as I gained something, like I either scavenged something of a certain value or under. The threshold would the threat probably would be strain, as I try to avoid notice, as I am a big clunky man that probably has got the interest of people. But that's how I would spin that.
Yeah, I'm thinking. Well, yeah, because you won't be resting normally, so the strain will stick.
Yeah.
The other way is to, like, say you catch attention of somebody, but technically nobody should be actually looking for you right now. So
Okay.
we'll say you take 2 strain, and yes, you can spend your triumphs to basically scavenge any item or other intangible that has a rarity equivalent of average or less. I think that would be the like 4 or 5 range.
Okay. So can I spend both triumphs, or is it both triumphs together for the item? Or is
No,
it...
it's 1 triumph each. You roll a double triumph.
Okay.
Because
Then...
the description of, like, the freeloader is, know to go, where to go for free coffee and donuts. You know where the best homeless camps are. You can use public terminals. You can dumpster dive and get donated clothes.
Well, let me go. Probably not a weapon, but let me see if there's any like normal ass shit that I would like.
Yeah, I changed the heavy weapon I'm getting, by the way. It's not restricted, I checked. I'm getting an arc rifle.
Fair enough.
Well, the Nemesis is fucking expensive, damn.
Yeah.
It's not that bad compared to some of the other ones.
I mean, the Nemesis is 3,100.
Yeah, look at the Ultima ratio. It's like 6,000.
Oh, fair, but that's like the most expensive thing on the entire list.
It is the single
Also,
most
look at how much a normal railgun is. It's not that much more expensive.
Yeah, I mean the Nemesis is good, but it deserves
a
the price
railgun.
tag because it is one of the single highest impact weapons.
Fair enough.
I will say it's kind of funny that the normal railgun part.
Like,
Well,
it's
yeah.
a conventional mass-produced railgun.
Yeah.
Well, shit. Maybe I should go for a weapon, because actually there's not enough in the gear that I have. Let me see here. What weapons are? Because I don't want something too crazy. But...
Okay, I gotta protest these laws because they make no sense.
You can get a license.
How is an SMG restricted, but a machine pistol is not?
The machine pistol is shitty.
But okay,
SMG is actually effective. I guess is what it is.
It's probably
because
because...
the main... Go
Um,
ahead.
I'll explain this. That's because machine pistols are still basically civilian level, while the submachine guns are military level. Generally, that's the dividing line that I look at it. It's what's available to civilians and what's available to the military. Militaries do not generally use machine pistols. They're usually some sort of weird civilian or modified pistol in some form or fashion.
Yeah, so yes, strictly speaking, if there was a perfectly, like, logical rule, the machine pistol probably would still be restricted because it does have the auto fire tag, but for balance purposes, they're shitty. There's a reason why they only cost 250 because they're inaccurate 2 and are like crit 4. They're just the light pistol, but you add auto fire, but also add inaccurate 2. They are meant to be cheap and semi-disposable.
okay.
The SMG is a properly balanced weapon that has full medium range you'd expect from a light caliber weapon.
Also, I do have to protest one of the restrictions because it is technically non-canon to the Pacific area. It is perfectly illegal to buy and own a flamethrower.
Not these
I
flavors.
remember
not
this
even a
from
joke.
Delta Green. Yes.
Also, the regulations about flamethrowers are generalized. This is a mil-spec.
Oh, it's a military spec
would be
flamethrower.
marked
Got it.
as an incendiary device. So no, it's restricted. Flamethrowers are nasty.
Technically, it's also legal to own a nuclear explosive. You just have to pay a fine of $50.
But all right, okay. Shopping wise,
We're almost done. I'm gonna spend one of them on a smartwatch. I found that digging around, like, holy shit. And oh god, What are the chances of finding a rifle finding a rifle?
Well, just like a regular rifle.
No, like an air rifle, because that's what I've been wanting. But
An air rifle.
Air rifle's 7, I believe.
is it 7? Let me double check that.
No,
I thought it
no,
was.
sorry, the air rifle is 6.
Oh, okay, that's still out there. I thought it was 5 for some odd reason. I'm an idiot.
No,
Never mind that.
the air pistol is 5.
Nah, I
And
don't
that would make sense to find one of those like in a dumpster somewhere, but no.
In the hands of someone.
Find a crossbow.
That'd be interesting.
That's funny.
That would be funny, but also.
I was tempted to buy that for the bot.
No, I'm gonna find a hoverboard and I'm immediately gonna sell it.
I mean, you can use them that way. Yeah, that's part of what scavenging is about.
You know what? I will. I'm gonna get because it's 2,000 but 4, so I'm gonna get that and I'm immediately gonna turn around and try and sell it. I am keeping the smartwatch though.
Yeah.
Would just straight up selling it would be negotiation, right?
Yep.
Because I do want to see if I can get it because it's a quarter normally, right?
Yes. And obviously, since I think it's fair to say, since you found this dumpster diving, yes, it starts at the 500.
You know what? Fucking no, I ain't gonna worry about it. I literally found it. I ain't gonna fucking fight on this. 500, give
Free
me
cash. All right.
free
yeah.
cash.
Easy turnaround.
Easy turnaround.
All right. So, is there any other shopping related
Why
questions?
does every weapon I want to buy end up being restricted?
It's dangerous.
Cause that's the cool ones.
Why would a thermal axe be restricted?
Cause it's
Because it
It's a self-heating axe.
can clean through
wouldn't
people.
it be?
Lame.
That was like you're trying us being character, but like fuck you, man.
Because she realized she wants to reform small arms restrictions in Pacifica.
This doesn't make any sense. These are so fun. Why are they?
Why are they illegal?
Wait, I actually do. I do have a
45
question.
years.
A game mechanics question.
Mhm.
Can I find restricted items with deep pockets?
Yes, I think you can. It's just they have to
Sweet.
meet the requirements.
So much plastic explosives.
Considering that you can make that in your bathtub, yeah, that's not that weird to find with deep pockets.
all right now.
Heavily, also you can pull up a suppressor out of your pocket.
I could pull out an incendiary grenade.
Claymore is gonna remove the suppressor from the other light pistol here. Cause...
Yep.
Do I need to actually make the check on that? Is this something I can?
No, you're not pressed for time. We're in downtime right now.
Okay.
So I don't remember if you actually make a check to remove, just to install.
I cannot, however, even though it is restricted, I cannot pull an anti-tank mine out of nowhere. That's a little too expensive.
Okay, so I got 2 light pistols. They do not count against my E. I'm going to yeetus this combat knife because I now have the Kanabo. And yes, it is definitely a big spiked Kanabo. The spikes is what gives it the weighted head.
Jack will actually request if she can have your combat knife.
Oh, you want it? Okay, she can have it.
Because I was actually looking at melee weapons, so that saved me time.
Yeah, no, take it. You may have my combat knife.
No, I'm just imagining that fucking Twitter meme.
Go do a crime.
What do you got there? A knife! No!
Oh no!
Also good. Both of them are good. Keeping in mind that this is this knife is undergoing a chain of go do a crime, because first it was given to Claymore by Rapier because she was like, "Here, take this. It's all I can give you." And now he's like, "Oh, you want this? You take this."
This
Oh,
knife
just-
will have a history.
Oh, and just sitting on like on like a bench, just being like, okay, just make sure to stab your eyes out with it.
All right, so
Hey, Jack is actually trained in melee.
I'm not, funnily enough.
I'm not.
But I also got 3 bronze, so sometimes I'm just gonna swing for the fucking fences.
I think that's the difference between you and me. I have 2 in melee, but only 2 brawn.
Let's see here. So let me remove.
Good thing I have a 3 in melee.
Oh yeah, no.
You're scary.
Shocking, I know. The guy with sword knows how to use sword.
All right, but Claymore's still broke, and I need more cash. I don't necessarily want to take more jobs right now because I'm starting to realize when I take jobs, I meet people. I don't want to meet people. I just want to get paid. Best way to get paid, usually just taking out other people. So, Claymore is gonna install Headhunter on his holophone. Sign up.
I'll go get you some jobs.
You can pull up Headhunter. There's 3 jobs which seem lucrative currently posted in the time that are not taken up. So you've got a job out for one Juan Lobo Gris and the Wolf Pack over in Oakland. That is paying $3K.
Oh, okay.
There's one that's it gives good money because it's way out in the way out. One is looking for Hank Redwood and the Squatches. They are holed up in an eco park outside of the city, though, in the literal redwoods. But that pays $6K.
Oh, okay.
And there's a guy down in the fringes of probably the Silicon Valley or Oakland area called Tarantula Ramirez, and he is worth 5.5K.
I vote for the 3K one because God, that name sucks.
I don't know. I say I'm also on Rank Headwood and the Squatches. That sounds like a fucking really bad country band. And I take offense to this.
That's another.
They sound like really big dudes.
But Robo Gris isn't a word. That's the problem. It's just someone took Spanglish and smushed it together.
I mean, it's not Spanglish. It is just wolf and gray.
That's what I mean. It's just 2 Spanish words together.
I don't know nothing about no Spanish. I don't care. But
Charles isn't here.
So if you want to know any more information on the contract, feel free to ask.
Well,
What
personally,
is Tarantula known for?
Oh well, I'll let Oda take this. I gotta write stuff down anyway.
What is Tarantula known for? What does he do?
Okay, Tarantula Ramirez, well, it's funny, in my notes, I didn't include it because I felt like I'd be giving too much away, but in my notes, he is noted as Tarantula Ramirez of the Spider Bots. He is a specialist in armed robbery and extortion, and specifically demolitions, and he has run afoul of stealing from some people who don't like him. But he uses suicide bomb drones.
Oh,
Great.
What did Hank Redwood do to piss someone off?
Hank Redwood, the reason why, well, one, you got to travel away, but also the reason why Hank Redwood is so high is this is a case of crossing the line, as they say. Hank Redwood used to do bounties. He was a freelancer. He used to run on Headhunter, but he was accused of falsifying bounty reports and taking out hits on fellow bounty hunters, and so he has been run out of town, and now he is holed up in the redwoods with
his boys,
a gang of his boys. Yeah, the Squatches. Hank Redwood is reported as being a trained hunter, both of men and animals. He'll be armed with bolt action rifle, probably some sort of sidearm, and he will be literally up in the redwoods in an old eco park. Which also, by the way, is squatting, which is, more to his rap sheet.
I don't know. That sounds like an annoying fight. I'm going to be real. Also,
Wait,
suicide bots also sound annoying.
I do have a question.
Yeah.
Can I make the restricted roles untrained?
Yes, you can, but remember
I'm gonna try
you're
and do
buying
that.
black market items.
But
No,
Do
let-
you want to start the...
Well, look who it is. The consequences of Dallas's actions.
I'm not. Okay, I think I'm supposed to notice what you do to
Jack
yourself.
Goes to jail side quest.
I can't
No,
let
let
her
it
out.
happen. Let it happen.
No, ask her
What
to get her
is
out.
based
Get her
on,
out.
man?
I don't care.
He can roll.
What is Streetwise based out of?
Streetwise is cunning, I think.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
Yep.
And would it be a hard check?
It's based on the rarity of the item, so how rare are you going?
Let me check.
Also, hey, just let it know. Juan Lobo Grease and the Wolf Pack, they're a cycle gang. And actually, fun fact, they're associated with illegal organ smuggling.
Oh, now I really want to go after these guys.
They
was-
work in the docks by Oakland, and they are allegedly
Like,
they used to be regular
smuggling-
smugglers.
Just
they-
smuggling or also harvesting?
No word on the harvesting, but they are
Okay.
connected to the illegal organ trade, and rumors are that Lobo Grease may even have been working on. And yes, I am pronouncing it Lobo Grease, even though I know it's Grease, because it's funnier that way.
Also,
biker
it's
gang
rated
man.
5.
All right, so 5 is what, average?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
so it'd be an average streetwise check. There
Five,
could be
six.
dire consequences.
Yep, that's about right.
What? So which item are you attempting to purchase?
The shredder.
The shredder? Okay. Okay, three threats.
Someone has noticed this.
I'm gonna just overcharge you the fuck ton.
Oh no, I know yeah. I'm gonna put that in my little black GM's book, and we're gonna come back to that towards the end of the session. Don't you let me forget.
Oh boy.
Yes, no, you could acquire a shredder.
Sweet.
This Battens woman.
No responsibility for this.
All right, but
I mean, keep in mind, Jack can't even. I mean, that's more reason to be concerned, but Jack can't even use it. It's for the
Oh, it's the robot.
who, by the way, now has a tail, so he is a robot monkey with a shotgun.
Oh no, he still has rabbit ears.
what
He
is
just
this?
also has a tail. A
Some
long,
kind of
long
life zone
tail.
creature.
What is this fucking monster?
Oh no,
Murder.
this thing is going to be an abomination.
This thing's gonna become one of the Death Zone beasts or something at this eventually at the end of this.
Kill you.
What was I looking for? I'm an idiot. Oh, melee. That's
Lobo Grease and the Wolf Pack are a cycle gang, and they engage in smuggling. And
Honestly,
they-
I think we should kill the wolf pack and take their shit, and then go do the other guns later.
well, I'm definitely for taking them out and taking their shit.
Honestly, based off of what things have been said, I kind of want to kill, or not kill, well, probably kill.
Dead or alive, baby.
Maim Tarantula Ramirez the most, because he seems like the most unhinged.
Well, depending on how quickly we move on these, we might be able to get a couple of them done tonight. So
Yeah.
Yeah, like
If they're only doing organ smuggling, I don't have any particular hatred towards Lobo Grease other than their stupid name.
That's valid.
Look, it's like there's a difference. Like organ harvesting is like, then they would be number one for me. But if you're just smuggling, it's bad, but it's not like I'm gonna kill you bad. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna kill you.
Whereas, and even though Hank Redwood has committed murder, he is kind of like murdering other murderers, so it's like not as bad. It's not as bad.
I think the suicide robot bomber is probably
He
something.
seems like the
to deal
worst
with.
dude.
I just
I
don't
mean,
want
I
to be the
think-
target of those robots.
I think Hank's on the list because he was taking out his competition,
Yeah.
Yeah,
not the target.
kind of.
Yeah,
Going
he's
against the
he's
thing.
just taking out good, honest, hard-working folk who use Headhunter, like Claymore.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He keeps
Well, I'm
killing
gonna
other
take
people
this
who
man
kill for
out just
money.
because I'm not gonna deal with this fucking competition later. I'm gonna solve a problem before it gets a problem.
Like, I don't
No,
know.
no, that's why he's still second on the list. Definitely.
Omega, I don't know if this works out, but I'm imaging like a digital version of Tully headhunting.
Yeah, kind of. I designed this before I watched those episodes, but yes, this is definitely
like-
like you pull up a little app and like there's a little window of the guy's face. Juan Lobo Grease looks exactly like you would expect. He is a biker. He is greasy. He is actually probably Hispanic. He has his hair back in a warrior's wolf tail and a crappy mustache.
I'm really like we are in Central Pacific, so not that crazy.
Omega, this doesn't make any sense at all. No, I'm not even gonna ask.
Just go.
Okay, can I get a suppressor for the shredder?
No.
No, actually.
Oh, that's right. I'm gonna keep. I don't have the suppressor installed, but I'm gonna keep it on my tack vest. You never know when you might need one.
Okay.
There you I have actually like made a list of where I am carrying certain things because I'm like, yes.
Yes. The suppressors only work for firearms. The shredder is a mass driver. 'Cause it is-
Oh, okay. Only gotcha.
So here's a question: now that I have like cybercoms, do I really need like a do I really need a handset anymore? Do you think?
Probably not. Because if your comms are being jammed, you're being jammed. It's just the handset was obviously much cheaper than cybercoms.
You could probably hold on to give it to people who have a protection job again.
But if you want to just pump and dump,
I'm
You
gonna
can
pump. I'm gonna pump and dump. I will. Wherever I found the fucking smartwatch, I leave in its place the handset.
yes, the true geocaching hobo lifestyle.
You drops.
Take an electronic, leave an electronic.
Yes. Honestly, that's probably is kind of what's happening. It's just kind of this like little communal resource thing of junk electronics people have. It's like, is anything useful here? All right, well, let me take this and leave that. I won't need this handset anymore, but maybe someone else will. Claymore, truly a community man. All right,
Hey, crime loves community.
So just because it is the cheapest, and who knows, we might be able to like, because I'm gonna be real. I want to go take out Hank Redwood and the Squatches, but just having a guy sitting in the tree taking shot at me sets off something in me that I really don't want to deal with right now.
I ought to wait till you have more body armor.
Well, no, until I need to make sure I have like a rifle of my own or something. So
I got one of my
We're
own.
just
Yeah.
so before we leave, because I've done my money calculations finally, I would like to get one more thing for my robot.
super fighting robot.
Punchy man.
Well, kind of punchy at this point. I was going to get razor hands for him.
Oh yeah, if you can afford razor hands, you can get
Gosh.
dolled up.
Hmm. I will still have 250 left over because razor hands are fairly cheap.
It's because in the wide cavalcade of weird and wacky weapons you can install, razor hands are actually very simple. They are only like, a couple of centimeters of razor blade.
Claymore's hands are more like talony, but it's the same effect.
I mean, the actual blade part is still not super long. Claymore's a big guy, so like proportional,
Mhm.
But yeah, it's still only a few inches of super sharp, high carbon steel.
All right, well, let's see. Claymore will maglock his Kanabo to his back.
Ka-chunk.
Yep. I do believe I have everything. I'll make sure everyone knows my Cybercom frequency. I'll probably hook that into my pan with my holophone.
Yep.
Oh, and
I'll
I do
hook up.
want them,
Hmm?
if possible, styled like talons.
Yep.
And I'll make sure that my new smartwatch is into my holophone's pan. So,
Yep.
There we go.
Your watch is hooked
Specifically
up to your
owl
phone, so it does all that.
talons. Yes, I'm turning this robot into an abomination.
Okay, so as if everyone's done with their shopping and their convalescence, does Wolf have to make like any checks for his cyberware?
No.
He's good.
It's
Okay.
installed.
Okay,
He
cool.
paid the price, went to a guy.
Okay, cool. Then let's head out to
The docks.
Oakland.
Oakland.
Aren't
In
we
the
in
van.
Oakland?
Pretty easy. Just go jump in your van and
Wait,
drive.
weren't we in Oakland?
No.
No, you're in San Fran. You're across the bay.
We're in Little Rashomon.
Yeah, little.
No, I
Little
mean for
Roger
the
Mons.
last job.
No. Karakuricho is also still in. It's near J-Town, so it's still in San Fran.
Oh,
Remember,
okay.
Mega City's huge.
I could have sworn we were in Oakland recently for some reason.
I think you guys went up and down Oakland and North Bay on your Oregon job. Your own Oregon job.
Yeah, we did head up to the North Bay for the Oregon job.
Yeah, I think that might have been where we were in
But yeah,
Oakland.
so
I now
you
understand the
catch-
reference.
You catch a van and drive across one of the bridges.
Claymore has to, sit very tightly. He can't even sit in the chair. He's just, like knees to chest, arms around, just not moving. It's like,
Oh, you
yeah.
are definitely Android 16ing it right now.
Oh, yeah, Odin sets up TechNet for everyone.
Cool.
You were invited to the TechNet.
2005 pop punk is blaring throughout the van.
This is the one that you put the sweet paint job on, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Note to self: get cyber ears so I can turn sound off.
Why do you think I have tactical ear? Why do you think I have two-sided tactical earplugs?
I
like
flipped
us
down,
through that.
I flipped
gotta
down my AR goggles and just like phase out the music.
You just put your AirPods in because it's
I
got.
just hope we don't have to
audio
get checked by
we're gonna do.
cops because I definitely do not have a driver's license.
It's
You only do things because they're illegal.
No, I'm 14.
The minimum age of driving has definitely not gone down in the dystopian cyberpunk.
16 to 18 on
Can-
average. You know.
I'm not gonna say this out loud, but maybe like someone like Wolf or Odin should drive.
You will notice Jack isn't actually driving with her hands.
I think
She's driving with her neural link.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure though that Jack actually has driving as a skill. Do any of the
Yes,
rest of you
Jack
know
has
how to
driving
drive?
3.
I have it as a skill, but I
She's
don't
very,
think
very good at driving.
so.
Yeah, hypothetically, you could have Odin sit in the driver's seat because, again, Jack does not
Well,
even
that actually is
touch the
probably what we
controls.
do because
the passenger.
Jack is just using her neural network to control the car, so
Yeah,
Odin
no.
is just in the driver's seat.
I probably keep turning down the radio slightly. Just
And then she just puts it up with her neural interface because it's fucking plugged into her brain.
Yeah, I control the entire vehicle with my
Yeah,
brain.
no, it's most modern vehicles are wired for this kind of auto drive. So yeah,
All right, well, let's make our way to Oakland and let's pound some pavement. We got to find out their stomping ground.
go ahead and make me. Yeah, I think. Again, the rules for this aren't fully written. This will be in side hustles later. But go ahead and make me an easy streetwise check.
I will do that. Will anyone like to assist me?
yes, heavily. I can do it while driving. I like that.
You know, I will trust. I'll extend a modicum of trust to Dicebot here.
Don't forget. I know it's because we are not using D1, but don't forget you have story points.
You know what? You're all right. I will spend one just so we
Oh
can.
my god, you have no idea how much I almost use a story point for the restricted role.
Let's all pitch in.
I
Can we
mean,
all
that
pitch
would
in
be
to help
funny.
us? Because heavily, we're all doing this to get paid.
I mean, it's only it's only an average check. It doesn't have to go too crazy. And if it fails, it fails. It just means we're gonna take longer to find the dudes.
Fair enough.
If he dies, he dies.
See, that's not bad.
Yeah,
Yep.
of course.
All right, yeah. You start. You know, you go to Oakland. You specifically go to the Dockside District, and you start asking around. Hey, you ever heard of the Wolfpack? And you are, relatively quickly with 2 successes funneled towards a biker bar / garage, which is relatively close to the docks. I'm actually for Lucky and anybody who's watched along with the LP. I'm kind of mentioning the way the Kavala Knights Motorcycle Club building works in Alan Wake 2, because that's real close to the water side, but is big place.
Oh yeah, I know.
And so yeah, you guys are quickly redirected there, and so you see it. It's not too far from the bay. They've got a chain link fence with razor wire on top of it, because everybody has a chain link fence with razor wire on top of it. So you have found a location where you can presume Juan Lobo Gris is. And you're not. It's the entry says and the wolf pack. You're not technically being paid extra to take out the guys, but there is a gang there, and they are hostiles.
All right. So before we go like storming this castle, how do we want to do this?
Let's see. Do we only get paid if he's dead, or we get paid if he leaves does something else?
Yeah.
Dead or alive
Yeah, dead or alive.
is what I am under the impression of.
Or do we bring him alive too?
Cops probably.
I don't have any money to buy snap cuffs or shit.
Oh, I can take care of
The
it.
shit.
I can take care of restraining them. Don't worry.
You want me to check around the back or anything like that?
That'd be nice.
Yeah. Omega, are you keeping that threat in your back pocket?
Oh yeah, no.
Okay,
We've spent that already on something intangible.
Yeah, I have a feeling this might be more directed toward Jack in a personal manner.
No, different threat. This threat Lucky just rolled is what he's talking about.
Oh,
We are
okay.
also spending that on Nebula stuff. Okay, so Wolf, you are going to go take a look around.
Yep. Kind of check the back, see what sort of exits are around there and stuff like that.
All right, go ahead and give me a. It is broad daylight. They're not really secured. Go ahead and make it an average perception check.
There'll be 2 successes, 1 advantage.
All right. So no need to roll stealth at this time. You are decently covert with that roll result. And you look around, and it's a pretty basic building. You know, the lot lines are blocked by, like I said, razor wire and chain link fence. You know, something that would require a athletics or coordination check to get over at the risk of possibly taking some wounds. They look like they've got one primary gate, which is done in with, you know, a chain and a padlock, classic style. They have a very large, you know, warehouse roll-up door, and looks like they have just the one side door in. So they have one personnel door, and they have the rolling door to get inside. With advantage, you reckon there's probably about, you do a head count, there's probably about a dozen guys outside. They're not really packing, you know, a lot of heat. They're just C Club guys, mad bikers, you know, carrying the typical shit you'd have handy. You know, tire iron, crowbar, lead pipe. But there's about half a dozen of them outside.
Relay that information. Also, obviously, you don't see the target yet. Probably inside. Should I begin picking this padlock?
Probably.
You're an entry point. Go ahead.
I'm gonna bring the van around near. Wait, how close is the side door to where they can see from?
I'm assuming it's all.
Yeah,
the
it's just
front.
it's just an empty lot yard, so you can. They'd see your van.
Do you want me to go be a distraction? I can.
It's a very loud van.
So I just want to cut off their
Sound, but
exits.
visually. I mean, what? The only exit to the chain link fence is the gate that's, you know, locked shut.
Oh, that's a good point.
Like, if you guys want, while you guys get in position, I can, you know, go up front and be like, hey, where's the man?
Honestly, considering how relatively resilient you are, go ahead.
If you want me to do that, I will.
Sure.
All right.
I'm not really doing a dig attack, and the only really capable doing that really is Wolf, but he can manage in chaos.
Like I said, I'm going to make sure that all their attention is on me so you guys can get into position. I can talk for a couple minutes anyway. So Claymore's going to do that. He's going to go... Okay, so I do need a reconfirmation. Is the roll-up door, like, accessible right now, or do I got to go through the chain link fence first?
Got to go through the fence. Like I said, the imagine they got the lot line, so the outer edge of the property is where the fence is, and then the building itself is actually inside there. So there's a decent chunk of parking lot basically.
Are there any like cameras on any pools or anything around here?
Nah, these guys.
Alright, fuck it
not in
then.
the right neighborhood for that.
Okay, so Claymore's gonna go up to the chain link fence door, and you said it was padlocked?
Yep.
Is it a shitty padlock?
Not the shittiest, but it's still a padlock. You just gonna, you know, robo it.
I'm gonna robo it.
All right, go ahead and make me a. We'll call this a hard athletics check.
Luckily, I actually do have wait, that's wrong. Yellow, green, PPP. Roll, baby.
You get a bonus for having your
Son
like
of a bitch.
claws.
No. I'm just rolling so much success threat. I rolled 2 success, 2 threat.
All right, take 2 strain seems fair. You know, you're you're strong, but you're not really designed for this kind of like work. But you know, grab the padlock chain and just kind of the links just snap and drop.
Okay, Omega.
Immediately. Good.
Oh, sorry, no. No, please finish.
I was gonna say immediately that does make a significant amount of noise. Like I said, Wolf spotted like a half a dozen guys outside. They immediately start to like group up and walk away from their motorcycles and their buildings and be like, "Hey, what are you doing over there? Hey, buddy."
Yeah.
man.
So Claymore is going to pull out his SIGs because I'm actually going to use them.
All right.
And heal 3 strain because I'm at 4 strain already, and that sucks.
Yep.
So I'll duck down to 1, and I am disoriented for 1 hour. According to these rules. So I take a black.
Yep.
And Claymore is just gonna go up, open up the gate and just be like, what is his name? Hang on here. Juan, where is he?
I think you can upgrade your check, if I'm not mistaken. I assume this is coercion.
I don't know. I'm just saying. Like I said, I'm just being a
I'm
distraction.
admitting if it's a check, but I don't think actually you're just saying fact, and they're just
Yeah.
gonna.
He was asking a question.
Yeah, you're not actually applying leverage right now. So yeah, no, there's no roll. They're just like, what? You want wine, man? What the fuck is wrong with you? You can't just walk up here and ask for wine.
It's all
So
like
they're gonna like form a loose ring around you.
it's like over my cyber comms. It's like Claymore's just gonna be like, I got their attention. You guys better get moving. And Claymore is just gonna be all like, it's like, fuck yeah, I can. Where the fuck is Juan?
What if I don't want to tell you where Juan is, huh? What are you gonna do about that, huh, big man?
Wolf's going to use the distraction to leap the fence and head for the side door.
I will do a
Alright.
coercion check here next, but I want these guys to be able to do some things before we do this.
The back of my van is going to like burst outward as a shadow just darts full speed over the fence towards the building.
I guess I don't need to go in there.
I mean, I'm not going in. I'm still sitting in the passenger seat.
I mean, I got myself a sight, so I think I just like position from the van.
Okay.
This is actually how many walls are in between this and everyone else?
Claymore is pretty much is almost exactly Appleseed from Appleseed, but he's also Gamagori. I am always bigger than everyone else in the room.
Yeah.
Mega, how many walls are in between like where we are, right? The van is, and I guess everyone else.
Where everyone else is, no walls. Like I said, it's just
There's
chain
a
link fence.
chain link fence.
All right, then I think I'll just get my suppressed rifle out and just get ready.
That's fair enough. Yeah, you just lurk in the shadows of the passenger window. All right. Okay. Wolf, make me a average athletics check to get over the fence or coordination, your choice.
Okay.
Jack, I assume this is your drone going.
Oh yeah.
He needs to make me a average athletics or coordination check to get over the fence.
Okay. He will use coordination,
Yep.
and he gets a very big boost to this.
Yep.
Oh no, wait. It would be 1G in there instead of 4Ys.
Two successes from Wolf as I use coordination to get over.
1 success, 2 advantage.
Yeah, no, it's pretty easy. You just get some leverage off like a nearby back wall or street pole or something, and just go up and over. No need to worry about the razor wire. You're fine. You're inside the lot, and can move towards one of the doors of your choice.
How many stories is the building?
It's shaped like a warehouse or garage, so it's technically 2 stories tall.
Drone is just going to try and scale the building.
All right. Go ahead and make me an average, and this will be athletics because he needs to climb.
Would I be able
Wrong.
to use my tail to climb? I think that works like how
Yeah, you
monkeys
get your
do?
tail bonus.
Okay, make a trip.
Wolf, where you going?
Wolf is moving to the side door.
You can easily accomplish that. Once again, no need for a stealth check because these guys are distracted. So yeah, Claymore, this guy's like, what if I don't want to tell you where? Huh?
Well, Claymore is going to flex his razor hands and just be like, then we're gonna have a problem, and you're gonna have a hospital bill that might be a bit high. So I'm gonna ask you one last time, where is one?
All right. These guys don't have a lot of willpower, so go ahead and roll me an easy coercion check.
You get to upgrade your check once
Why?
because you're in the presence of my sweet ride.
Nope, that's only your checks.
Yeah.
Dallas.
Oh,
Only
okay.
the owner of that talent.
Not a
Sad.
sweet ride to Claymore.
It's not my sweet ride. My sweet ride's probably gonna be some sort of fucking hard suit, and if I'm rolling around that down the highway, people are gonna be asking questions.
Also, with 3 advantage, the robot can't, even with razor hands, the robot can't get in a good enough grip to like scale aside of this warehouse. I'm imagining it's got like a concrete slab or like a brick front.
Every single fucking time. This is great for my rolls, but I'm just slightly nettled. It's a... Wait, no, I gotta remember. It's 4 success, 1 triumph, 1 threat.
I mean, it's what the game. I think it's what the balance of the dice were designed to do.
Yeah,
so.
it is. Technically, the dice are supposed to be weighted that way, but that's still a pretty good roll. Yeah. Yeah, these guys don't actually have that much juice, that much gas. Even though there's like about a dozen of them. So you pop out your razor hands, and the lead guy kind of looks at the guys and he looks back at them, and with your triumph, you definitely see.
Oh,
What's
I'm
up?
sorry. I totally forgot about my fucking intimidating streetwear.
Yeah, you get a free success.
I believe it. Let me double check that real quick because I really do need to note down like all the little bonuses I get.
Yeah,
but
it's a free success or it's a boost, but I think it's a
success, but give me
an auto failure on.
Yes, success to corrosion and failure to charm. So yes, it is.
So 5 success.
Yes.
So with your triumph, you definitely notice, like, obviously they are intimidated. They realize you are a real threat. They have a brief moment where the this whole half a dozen guys looks at each other, and you feel like there's some unspoken communication there. Not like literally, like they're not cyber comp, but like
Eye to eye communication, just like you for real. This guy for real. This guy for real.
yeah. And then they're like, okay, big man. All right, you want to see Juan? Okay, I guess Juan's taking appointments for big Oni guys. All right. And then they just kind of like, rotate around and start walking towards the big roll-up door.
Mm-hmm.
And, assuming Claymore does not stop them, they're just going to grab the door and be like, hey, Juan, there's a guy to see you. At which point, I would like to have everybody roll initiative. Because what Claymore finds behind the doors is another half a dozen guys, but instead of being armed with pipes and blunt instruments, they have guns, and they're just gonna attempt to like fucking
I assume
street spray
cool
open fire at him.
can be rolled.
Yeah. And the reason why it escalates to violence is because the threat on the Streetwise result was the Wolfpack heard about people asking questions.
Yep.
And then the second threat is, okay, they'll capitulate, but in their way, which is they're going to try and ambush you. So let's see how well that goes for them.
Tagnet and success advantage to initiative checks, if I remember correctly. Or is that vigilance checks?
It adds success to a vigilance checks.
Oh, vigilance checks. Okay.
It does vigilance.
Adds 1 success.
And this is definitely not vigilance.
I was expecting to fight. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's use leadership. And
Yep, that's a roll.
It's a roll of all time.
All right.
It's better than my usual rolls, but that's because I literally wasn't rolling negative dice.
Nah, we'll roll. I'll roll once for all the minion groups.
Oh,
There will be several of them.
that's interesting.
How does blast interact with minion groups again?
Very well.
Okay.
Blast,
well,
if you trigger it on a group, affects every
Woo,
minion
look at
in
me.
the group.
Yeah, I have a feeling I'm about to shred some people.
Yeah, well, okay. Odin is really good at going first when you roll cool.
It was just 4 greens, unfortunately. So yeah.
Yeah, well, that's good.
Let's see. I forgot if I have something else.
Do I?
I'm a little nettled that on my technically better dice pool, I rolled worse. Like, significantly.
I only got 1 green in this, so I'm.
I have 2 yellows, 3 green.
What
So
should-
2 yellow, 1 green.
what's the... Not that one.
Vigilance is where I have 1 green. Where I go, what? You're attacking? Nani?
Yeah, we'll call it like that. This is for Juan himself. Oh, shit. Shit, Juan.
Juan is not messing around. He really wants this fight.
Definitely want to... All right, so to set the scene, there
Hopefully he
is
doesn't go all alone in the hole.
the garage warehouse type building. The door is rolled up. There are 2 groups of minions who are technically outside who opened up the door. Those guys are armed with just melee weapons. There are 2 more minion groups of 3 each inside, armed with pistols, who are going to attempt to light up Claymore. And then there's some warehouse stuff, some nebulous cover and crates and stuff. There are some cycles. Behind those guys, then, is Juan Lobo Grease himself, who is, packing a sawed-off shotgun.
Ah, the nicer
We're gonna
version
have
of what I got.
him go later. We're gonna have
Although
the
I'm
minion
considering buying a sawed-off shotgun for Jack.
Well, maybe you won't need to buy one.
That's true. Dibs on the shotgun.
Intangible rewards. Okay, so we're gonna have all the minions go first. I rolled 1 for them, so there's 4 different groups of 3. We're gonna have the shooty shoots go first.
Mhm.
So they will attempt to shoot man Claymore.
Yes.
Because he's the only one they know about in the conflict currently.
Yes.
I mean, they could technically fire on Jack. But shooting
Are
a
you in the
van.
van?
You can shoot. Yeah, I'm in the van.
No, they're not gonna shoot up your van. They don't know if anybody's.
They're gonna shoot the actual threat, not the maybe threat.
Yeah.
Well-
Claymore, what is your ranged defense?
None.
Okay.
Fool on them because a van is a weapon.
They've got other guys to deal with that. Yeah. So let's. What's your agility, boys? 3 or 2? It's 2. Okay. So they're gonna roll. Yeah. It's short. Shooting, small pistols. And no defense, no nothing. Just simple ass dice rolls. 2 success. All right. Pop, pop, pop. They shoot around you, Claymore. Take a black die to your next action. You are suppressed.
Okie dokie.
We're gonna roll that again from the other group of guys. Light them up. Ah, very well. They will pass a blue die to whoever goes next, and Claymore, you suffer 6 damage before soak.
I take no damage.
I thought that's how that would go.
It just fucking bounces off.
Actually, no, that would be 7 before soak for normal pistol.
Still
Is
none.
that 1 then? No, there's still none. Okay, yeah.
Oh,
my
damn.
soak is 7.
Yeah, no. So yeah, the first group of guys, like they're all firing roughly simultaneously, but one group is very clearly like wasn't quite expecting you to be there, so they aim a little low. Several of the shots of something, at least in the 9mm range, are actually hitting you and just pink, pink, pink.
Not doing
Bounce off.
nothing.
You definitely hear one of them say, "Madre de Dios."
Madre de Dios!
So in that case, the other 2 minion groups, the melee ones, would go. They're not going to bother. They know that they can't beat up Claymore with lead pipes. They are going to spend 1 maneuver to basically move around behind Claymore, and a second maneuver to move back to the gate. So they are going to basically form a human wall at the gate, so Claymore cannot retreat,
Okay.
and that's it for them.
Wait,
Actually, the guys who shot will take a maneuver to dive into cover.
They're going behind Claymore?
Yeah.
Oh, they're making my job so easy.
They go, yeah, they don't know you guys are there, so they go around and form a wall behind Claymore.
Claymore, please, can I go?
So
I'm
one
begging
thing I
here.
wanted to mention is I did get 2 triumphs on my initiative. So before combat started, I maneuvered to go in the side door and kind of advance towards Juan inside the building.
Yeah, you can do that.
Claymore, please let me go.
I have a question.
I mean,
for
I have
that.
no reason why to stop you. Like, my job is to be a distraction. If you want to scratch up your sweet paint job, go for it.
I
have a question first.
Yeah, Odin.
What's the distance between us in the van and everyone in the warehouse?
In the warehouse, probably medium.
Okay.
we're
Okay,
about
just
to
making sure
get
means everyone's
closer.
out of my range then, because I think it's short.
We're gonna get closer, don't worry.
All right then.
I
Go
drive
ahead.
full steam ahead into the wall of guys.
All right, okay. Go ahead and make me a average drive check. What is the handling of your van? Probably not good.
I think it's like 5.
No, that's speed. Handling.
No, because I got the feat that adds 2 to handling.
It still would not be 5.
Yeah,
Let me
I
check
don't think
then.
it can be 5. I think it's got to be the cap's at +4, but
Then I think it's plus. I think it's +3, because it's the normal +1, then plus the smooth ride feat.
I'm strongly feeling that the van is not.
Or sorry, tuned
+1.
steering is what I have.
The van.
Goes on from tunes.
Drones, vehicle, land.
Van. -2 normally.
Okay, so it's a 0.
Okay,
Oh,
fair
you have
enough.
two.
So
Oh,
you
you
don't
have
add
2.
anything.
Oh, you've got 2 things of tune steering.
No, Dallas just doesn't remember things or didn't read it properly in the first place.
No,
Well, I
wait.
do think last week we were talking about ranks, so I don't know if he has 2 ranks.
No, I thought I got 2 ranks. Wait,
It is a ranked talent.
what does tuned steering do for exactly again?
Increase the handling by 1 per rank of tuned steering.
Okay, so then it's -1.
Okay, so you add a black die to this. Also, I
Okay.
realized there's a fucking spelling error. Hold on. I'll fix that right now.
Also, you
While
wouldn't
we're
like.
rolling.
I don't know if Dallas would take fucking tune steering as his first like rank 4 talent.
It would be my second, but yeah, I would not.
You need to like space it out. Okay, so 340.
I should still be fine.
I mean, it's only 1 black
Is it
die.
an average check?
Yes, you're making a melee check basically.
I don't even know how I could help you. So it's fun.
Yeah.
Are you still in the? Well, no. We're in structure time. You would have to take a maneuver ahead of time to assist. But no, okay, all right, cool.
This is my action, correct? Not a maneuver?
Yes, this is a skill check. This is an action.
No, that's good, because I am using my maneuver for my droid.
It's fair enough.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
Did these guys have any defense? They had 1 melee defense, but I don't actually think that counts for a car. That's fine. You don't worry about that. Okay. So your vehicle is still 3.
Yep.
Well, first of all, you have hit them, and they are hit. So a collision, fun fact, is automatically a crit.
Oh well, there goes one dude.
So yeah, 1 guy.
It's
Splat.
just dead.
Also, the vehicle, though, we're going to roll a critical injury. Does your van have any defense?
I think it has defense 1, but let me check.
It might. I was generous with
Not,
defense on
not
vehicles.
unless you added it.
Okay.
Oh,
So
then
is defense here. All right.
I
so
can't
this
keep
is just
them
a
covered.
straight ship crit roll.
I can fix it.
Why is that?
All right. This is still using the. I might have to pull up the other chart. What was the result? 27.
Yes.
Hood.
I'll double check the more rules.
Hood. Oh no, it's 1 point
I think
assistance.
it just decreased defense. It just takes.
No, it says if a ship or vehicle has no defense, then suffer 1 point of system strain.
Yeah, I need to double check if that's the because it might still be using the old Star Wars chart. This is something they did actually do with Genesis. They rebalanced the critical injury charts both ways, and I don't know if this is updated.
Rules.
Customizing rule? No, I always forget. It's additional rules, vehicle rules, the critical chart. 27 would be my favorite. Shrapnel spray. The pilot and all occupants Just make a hard resilience or vigilance check, or suffer a
Thank you.
wound.
Vigilance.
All right, Odin.
All of you, but we both get a success on vigilance.
Yeah, I'm rolling vigilance.
Yeah.
What stat is vigilance based off of?
Willpower.
Will.
What stat is resilience based off of?
Brawn.
I'm gonna roll a resilience check.
Yeah, you have that. I know you.
Yeah.
You literally rolled that earlier for your biomods. I know you have that.
Yeah, I have a yeah.
But
me
also,
know it.
let's see. You got 1 success, and a van is what? Still 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got
Yeah,
3
so,
success to it. You also add extra success because they're in TechNet.
Well, he's rolling resilience, not vigilance.
I don't know what that means.
I'm fine then.
If you succeed, no results.
All right.
Okay.
You sufficiently cover your eyes and ears as like the shitty safety glass in the front of the van bows inward, probably because a guy goes through your front windshield. Your grill is all banged up and stuff. This is an easy vehicle crit to fix, by the way, but yeah.
Note to self: reinforce windows.
But you also drop a second guy because they actually no. They have a decent wound threshold. I'm not accounting for their soak because it's a car. But they still have like 6 wound thresholds. Even if I say you do like 4 wounds with a car check, past the crit, that's not enough to drop a guy. But like, they are definitely like sprawled the fuck out and laid out. And how much advantage did you get?
I got 2 advantage.
2? Okay. Yeah, no, they're definitely like fucking
Was
knocked down.
Odin out of the van?
No, Odin.
I know.
I was no. I got 3
Oh, yeah,
success to advantage. I might use that to advantage to do a maneuver or something if I can.
Yeah.
This is a combat check. If you wanted to do a maneuver, yeah, you could react.
I think I'm already holding my gun, so I think I'm doing it to.
Yes.
I think I'm going to reposition to the out of the glass covered seat and probably into the center of the van to like have
Yeah. You can
Iron
reposition inside the van or even leave the van. Because
I'm gonna
technically, I don't
reposition.
think Jack closed the back doors.
Nope.
No.
You should be careful in there. There are some tools. Don't accidentally light yourself on fire.
I'm just getting out of the seat and just gonna go standing up, like aiming.
So yeah, you guys are, like I said, covered in a shower of glass. Probably there's a few teeth and bone chips in there. And
Yes.
Odin has
I'm
to
gonna
like
use
put his
my-
elbow in front of him so he doesn't get a face full of one of the airbags.
I'm going to use my maneuver to control my android.
Yep.
Or my drone.
Yes.
He's going to go up to one of the...
I was just gonna say he did not actually climb up the roof because you did not succeed that check.
No, he's just going to go into the... where Odin entered.
Odin did not enter yet. You mean Claymore?
Or sorry, Wolf entered.
Okay, Wolf, fallen Wolf. That's fair.
And he's going to just aim the shredder at one of the minion groups and fire with blast.
All right. Okay. Fun fact. Because you're behind them, they don't get the advantage of their cover. So this is just a easy range check.
Range pool.
His range pool is 3.
So I'm glad Claymore is psychologically.
No, it's 2, sorry.
Because
he has 3
some
green.
guys fucking die. By the way, Claymore, do you want to crane around and look behind you because you hear
No, I understand Usagi. Usagi
And you hear
does
laughter.
Usagi does what Usagi thinks is funny, and that usually means something stupid.
This was effective.
It was still
God,
stupid.
dropped a guy.
God,
yeah.
I'm just imaging what I'm just imaging Rock while dealing with Rebby going on a fucking gunbender. God damn it.
Okay. So what's the base damage on a shredder?
Base damage is 4, and it's blast 4.
5. Blast is an active quality. You have to
Base up
activate
2.
How much does it cost?
2 advantage, like everything else.
And two advantage, yeah.
Did you get that Grenadier
Two
talent?
I did get the Grenadier talent.
Let you do grenades at medium.
It does. Also
You can
lets you
also, yeah,
activate blast with a story point.
any.
I will do
any
that.
blast weapon. Yeah. All right. Spend a story point. Okay. So you do. Let's see. 5 damage. Pierce 2.
To all minions.
Well, you do that. Well, so yes, but you do that first to one guy. He is not dropped by this because, like I said, they've got 6 wounds, and 3 soak. So like not enough to completely take him out. But he's not having a good day. but you're gonna activate blast. So your robot beautifully shapes this shot to plaster all of them. So they're
Yes.
not having a good time. They're like at like 2 wounds each. This group of guys, and one guy is dead. Like I said, Claymore is looking dead at these guys. Which group of guys do you want to fire at? Was that the first group or the second group of minions?
It would probably be the one closer to the door.
Okay, we'll say that was the
Probably
first one,
the-
and they're the ones who did not successfully hit Claymore. So Claymore, you just watch one of these guys just pink mist. Like he gets pumped full of shredder rounds and just, turns into a VFX from a 70s zombie gore movie.
You'll hear over comms. By the way, I found the shredder.
Respond. By the way, I told you not to get the shredder.
To get the shredder. And then the other 2 guys are
I'm
just
not using it.
I'm taking
blood
that fucking
dripping
shredder.
down their backs. Shit, man, we've been flanked. I can see what
I just imagine the XCOM fucking shotgun cock just.
Oh, it definitely, keep in mind, makes a big. This is not it's a big boom, but this is a brassy electronic sound because this is, magnet driven.
I imagine some of the weapons from Cyberpunk.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, all right, that's everything. That was our first PC slot. I believe you have one more of those before.
One.
I could go to do Field Commander, or you guys can go ahead.
Axe spoke, so Axe can go.
All right, I'm gonna do Field Commander then.
Is that your action?
Actually, my action. I can do maneuver. Actually, how far is everyone from me? I technically even short of Claymore and Wolf now.
Yeah, you'd still be. No, Wolf's further in the back. He'd be at medium range.
Yeah, I'm with the Shredder droid.
All right, I'm going to use my maneuver then to do coordinated assault, so that everyone until the end of my next turn, everyone short of me gets an advantage in all combat checks.
All right.
Or as I'm sure what I did the check, I did it when I did it. I think.
Yeah, when you do it. So.
Because also
Wolf is not
Jack
in the
gets it, I
bubble,
guess.
The drone is not in the bubble, but you, Jack, and Claymore are in the bubble.
All right.
Bubble.
I'll do that, and then I'm gonna, I guess, fire at the group we just went through.
Oh man, I was kind of hoping for that.
Well, keep in
maneuver.
mind, technically there are 2 groups of those guys because there were 6 of them. They both went up to go around. One of them is down to like a guy and a half. One of them is still technically at 3 guys, though they are not having a good time because there is a.
I'll do the one of the guys I have just so I can get rid of them.
Technically out of black because these guys have been knocked down. They were hit with a van.
Are they even short of me?
Yes.
I get to incidentally use an aim because of holographic sight.
Oh yeah, no, that's great. Snap aim.
All right, let me go just take the pool.
So just once again for the movie version of this, a incredibly garish van plows into one of these guys. He goes up into the fucking, glass and everything. The other 2 guys in this group are knocked to the ground. Odin in his fucking, suit coat tie steps out and just snap aim.
Handgun. Bong.
Just, your rifle is suppressed, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so it's just
It's also got the foregrip, so like even if they're engaged, I technically count as a normal check.
yeah.
Damn, you cold.
Yeah, you're just gonna fucking, like I said, fucking yeah. No, do you want to spend that triumph to crit and just make sure these guys are fucking dead?
Yeah, let's see. This is it's base. That's like base 10, so I might not even need to.
You probably don't actually. 3 soak. I've got 6 wounds. Well,
Yeah, it's not good too.
the full HP guy has 6 wounds. The other guy has, like I said, like 2 left.
What you rocking there, Axe?
It's the rifle.
Oh, that's right.
Base
Yeah, it's
8.
a rifle.
Can't crit that 3, but accurate 2 suppressors and foregrip. Yeah.
For some reason, I
So
thought
what-
you had a carbine. For some reason, I was like, wait a minute.
No, he's full rifling.
Yeah.
So what's your base damage on currently, Odin?
8. So that'd be 10.
10 total. Okay, so we apply soak once of 3. No pierce, right?
No.
Okay, so that's 7. So you will probably need to crit to drop the last.
I'll
die
probably
because
crit then,
you-
and then I think I will use the 2 to give a boost to Claymore.
Got your back, Claymore. Yeah, no, you just cold.
It's a
Execution style. These guys are like dazed on the floor, and you're just like, pop, pop. They're done.
Yeah. It's like troubleshooting.
This starts playing over the radio.
You're as cold as ice. By the way, I didn't mention it before, but there is probably a sound system in the garage these guys are using. They are probably playing the like grungiest, grittiest, steel drummiest, weird Latin fusion music, and like just gargly old ass dad rock. Anyway, that is a maneuver and an action from you, Odin. Would you like to spend a second maneuver, or are you good?
No, I'm good. If I did, I would have done it on aiming. Fine.
Fair enough. And you can aim as an incidental. Okay. All right. That means the other NPC goes. It is Juan. Juan is very surprised by this robot. He's going to look over there. I do not believe that Wolf was sneakifying.
Unfortunately, not now.
So he is going to bring his sawed-off shotgun to bear and be like, "Huh!" Bang.
Okay. One range defense.
One range defense.
Or would you say Juan range defense?
Dallas, you ruined our element of surprise. Shut up.
Okay. I'm attacking the shredder drone.
Wait.
I'm gonna give them. I'll give them. I'll give them deck as tribute.
I'm taking that shredder gun.
No, I bought it with my money.
Too bad.
Oh,
You lost your
and
privileges.
This will go, I think, perfectly for what my dovetail is for this too. Let me see. What is this guy's range?
You can use normal ass fucking bullets like the rest of us. We do not need to be committing war crimes.
Okay, range no ain't one.
It's not a war crime. We're not at war.
I am at war with the world.
Because you're at short, but one.
I'm
defense.
trying to avoid a shadow war, but real. But yeah.
One other setback because a sawed-off is inaccurate one. Does he want to aim? No, I think he wants to leave that maneuver in case he has to fucking dive into.
Well, if you were a treasure pitcher, also a curse.
Yes, yes, Loth, join me.
Well, that's going to be painful. It is a sawed-off shotgun. That is 9 damage before
Ow.
soak.
Oof.
All right. I take 4 damage.
All right. Yeah, you are caught, not fully, but you are caught partially by a spray of buckshot. Hey, guess what he has to do now?
Reload.
Shells out. That is his maneuver, is reload gun. It is limited 1. So, yeah, that's his entire turn. 2 more PC slots. We've got the Claymore and the Wolf left. Coming to you in the spring anime court. The Claymore and the Wolf.
Could probably be a pretty good show.
Sweeping music plays.
But I will go. Claymore will spin maneuver. He is going to draw his Kanabo.
Okay.
I need to double check. What range group bands is everyone from me right now? Minion groups, I should say. Omega?
I hear you, so like, Mega. Fuck.
Did Omega die?
Does it make it explode?
He might have exploded.
Turned inside out and then exploded.
Alright. Let me check the member list. No, he's still online.
You like in the weird
Did
dead
you
zone?
accidentally unplug your? Did you accidentally mute your mic?
I'm gonna pause the recording here real quick then.
All right, cool. Sorry that took 30 fucking minutes.
Jesus.
That's every D&D session. I swear
I mean,
to
it was
God.
more, I think it's more like 25, but no, I think I started, like, my power went out, like, just before 11:30, and it's almost midnight. But if the video is back, I will reopen the audio once again. And be dreadfully sorry for all of that. I need to double-check my ups, I guess. They say uninterruptible, but I was interrupted. And Audacity
Curious.
really fought me on recovering that audio. But we're here.
But you got it.
When the my audio end died and everything shut off, which is very funny, by the way, because like I said, it was just a power surge, so my lights and stuff stayed on. It's just my computer monitors all went off.
Computer. Yeah, I hate when that happens.
My PS5 even stayed on, but that's because that's on the other ups, which is apparently still working fine. So we might just have to do a switcheroo. But yeah. So literally, where I got cut off was Lucky was saying Claymore spends a maneuver to remove his Convo, and then I believe the next words were probably going to be hit somebody with it. But as
We
far as
didn't
I
get
got.
that far.
No, I think first he was asking about the range of the
minion groups, yes.
mini groups.
They would be short from you.
So I do have to spin maneuver. Son of a bitch. Oh, here we go. Choo-choo, trains, but I gotta do a violence.
Yep.
So, Claymore will advance menacingly. Can I engage with, like, multiple groups? Or...
No, I believe you can only target one.
Also,
only target
isn't
one
there
character
only
at a
one
time with
group
engage,
left of melee minions?
No?
No, there's like 3.
Remember, they got 6 wounds. You don't... You only did, like, 1 damage. You only rolled 1 success. They're not dead. There's, like, 2 guys left in that.
I thought, what's his name plugged him? Odin.
That was the people at the
No, Odin
gate.
shot the guy that are at the van that are gonna, beat your ass next turn. But no, you cannot engage multiple targets because they are not engaged with each other, and you can only choose to engage one guy at a time. They're crouched in cover behind some crates right now.
Well, I will just pick one at random. I really don't care.
I mean, the guys that have like
Oh,
1 or
that
2
did
guys
not.
left, or that's the exact same link you posted last week,
I wanted to do
or
that
the
way.
guys that are fresh.
Let's go with the already injured guys.
Okay.
Put that in real quick.
I also want to point out that, as far as these guys know, the driver of the car has left the car.
No. Ooh.
Yeah, Odin got out of the driver's seat.
It's true.
Oh, that is true, I suppose.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Odin was in the
there was
driver's
2 doors
seat.
behind it.
Yeah, but all the
I got one.
doors are open on it.
Yeah.
Where are you hiding in your vehicle?
I think you just sit in the passenger seat.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Oh, no,
we'll worry
I'm
about
not
this
hiding
later.
right now.
We'll worry about this later.
But
If Dallas says one more thing when it's not his turn, I will mute him and ignore him until it is his turn again. Lucky, do a violence. They don't have... Actually, no. They have 1 melee defense, I think.
yes, but they need to make a fear check.
Yeah, they need to make a fear check.
A hard
Very,
one.
very heavy
Oh, you're up
one.
to 3? Okay. We're just all in a very flighty mood, I see. Okay, these guys have 1 willpower. They do not have any...
I wonder my
discipline.
rice to finish cooking.
Son of a
Oh,
bitch!
they succeed, but with threat. I believe that probably means that they get a boost on their next action, but suffer 3 strain, which is not great because they are minions.
No, well, clearly, I need someone to fail with fucking... Fail with threat here. This clearly means I need more fearsome.
Can you go to Fearsome 5?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh my god. Can you make it? How can you make it reds?
I can, but I don't.
Yeah, you can't really.
I can't really. But if I can't make someone run the fuck away for at least a full turn at 5 days, I'm gonna be very upset. Actually, I think this is 3 setbacks because I'm disoriented. Someone gave me a black, and they have 1 defense.
Yes, they have 1 melee.
I also give you a blue, and you
Okay.
also have an advantage on a combat check.
Yes.
Oh, true. Very true. Thank you for reminding me.
Yeah, we need all those buffs.
All right, so let's go.
Why'd you trust D1?
Oh, because it's combat.
Oh, okay.
We're just speedballing. I mean, that's the other way around, You got failure, but you did get 3 advantage.
I mean, you
Well,
can heal your strain.
That is what I will do. I will heal my strain. That is it for me, though.
Yeah, so they are very clearly freaked out, and actually, with suffering 3 strain, you did get the guys who are weakened already.
Yep.
So actually, you don't make that combat check. They're done.
Really?
They have like 1. Yeah, they have like 1 wound left each.
Oh!
Sorry, I just realized you're doing the math. I'm like, yeah, they can take 3 strain. Oh wait, no. No, they can't.
So I just walk up to them and they just pass out?
Yeah, basically. I mean, keep in mind, these guys are the one that is missing a guy. They're missing a guy because that guy got shredded.
True.
Like, we're already on their last legs, and apparently just seeing Claymore approaching Convo drawn is enough to let that blood loss catch up with them. And they just kind of wilt into the floor.
I
Like,
see
come
it.
here,
I thought they
gentlemen.
could-
I get it.
I thought they
Their adrenaline sped up and their blood just spurted out the fastest.
Yeah,
I thought
basically.
they got hit by a car, not shredded.
No, there's a
There's
a
4
dozen
groups.
guys.
There's 4 groups.
Oh, okay. No,
Dallas
I didn't know
really
those.
didn't
I didn't. No. Hear me out. I didn't know those guys were close enough for Lucky to just walk up to.
Yes, they're in the warehouse.
Like, everything's medium range
I
at
do
most.
need to just I need to just draw maps, I guess, which is against the point of this fucking system.
I'm bad at fucking.
Half my players can't
depth
remember where
perception.
things are.
This is why I usually
At
try
least
to
this time, Axe seems to have gotten very easy for. Oh, there's men right outside the van. I can deal with that. That's easy to picture.
Oh well, shoot. Well, no, I've already done 2 maneuvers, so
I mean, you don't have to take the strain if you want to just chill. You can just say you did your action instead.
yeah, I will go back to 1 strain. Yeah, all right.
All right, Swagus.
That's me.
Okay.
No,
The
it's
next PC
Wolf's
slot
turn.
is Wolf's.
Yep. Wolf will advance on our target.
Yep.
Gets up real close and will quick draw both of his weapons. And then make a 2-weapon attack against him. Just
what
before
are-
he does, though, he will say, you know the real threat's behind you, right?
You mean as you look at Claymore?
Yeah, that's Claymore's approaching also.
What are your 2 weapons in this case?
My monofilament blade and the monokunai.
Okay, yeah, I just wanted to double check. All right, yeah, so you draw both.
Oof. This man is about to be Swiss cheesed,
I will take 2 strain to aim.
Okay.
or rather string cheesed.
Does he have any melee defense?
Melee defense. Yeah, he's got 1.
And does he have any adversary?
Yeah, it would be adversary 1.
Adversary 1, okay. So there's 1 blank.
Damn it. Maybe I will fucking go back to fucking.
All right, that is because D1 actually calculates the math. That is actually a yes.
Yes.
But you've got 3 advantage and a triumph.
No, that's still a failure. That's success with threat.
I'll knock him over.
Okay.
With the triumph, and then I will just recover the 2 strain I just used.
All right,
With
fair enough.
advantage, and I will give the next person a blue die.
Alright.
And I'll be
Yeah,
done.
so basically you don't actually end up hitting him with the blade as you go in for the 2 strike, but you do trip him up and he ends up on his ass. Ugh.
Wait, actually, no. Didn't Juan shoot you, Wolf? So he knew you were there.
Yeah.
Yes, no, he's saying the real threat is behind him even though he turned.
He turned to face me, but I'm saying that the real threat is behind him, aka it's Claymore.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I got confused. Thank you for explaining, though.
We're all having a spatial day.
All right, okay.
Claymore is the threat.
It is the top of the round. It is an NPC slot. He will go. He is perfectly fine firing from his back. So he will attempt to plug you.
Okay.
He will add a difficulty because you are engaged with him, but it is a light weapon, so he can do that. And how much range are you supposed to have, buddy?
I have 1 range defense.
Okay, I was just talking about his, but that's good. Yeah. So he's
Okay.
got 1 ranged, 3 agility, 2 purples, 2 setback because it's still inaccurate, 1 boost die because he is prone. As he just leans on his back and puts shotgun up. I'll get him next. Bang. It's one of those days, D1. That's 10 before soak.
Okay. Take more shot. Definitely hurting a bit.
Wolf needs to
Trying to
invest in
stim after-
parrying and deflecting.
Well, if I had 10 more experience, I would have deflection at this moment, since it's the next thing on my list. So
Well, after this, you'll definitely have it. Lessons for later. He will just spend his maneuver to reload. Another couple of shells slap on the ground, slap him in, slaps it shut. And that's it for him. There are 2 PC slots.
I would like to. Well, I would like to go.
Actually, Dallas, I'll do field commander, and if you take the maneuver, you can just give a turn to your robot.
Omega said that's not how that works.
Yeah, because it's
Okay.
not you. You don't it's field commander says you get to
Yeah.
perform a maneuver.
So I'm gonna go. So I can turn an action into a maneuver or no?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna use my action into a maneuver. To go in the back and turn invisible. Go in the back of van. Well, meld with the that I can do as a free
That you
action.
cannot do. No, because it's making a skill check is an action.
Oh, then I'm just gonna go into the back. And then I'm gonna use my robot. And he's gonna go over to Juan. And say, I need you to stop harming him, and punch Juan in the face.
Okay. So one has 1 defense. He is adversary 1, and he is prone. So you do add a boost die though, because hitting people on the floor is easy.
I will use overclock, so my drone will take 3 damage.
Alright.
Woo!
He's an adversary.
Yep, adversary 1.
Okay.
So if has that red die, so it should be Rupha.
This is a very weird roll.
1 black, but you get a boost.
I think I'm rolling every dice
Gloves, or
type.
are you using your razor hands?
I'm using razor hands.
Fair
More
enough, so
damage.
Oh, Dallas. Overclock has 2 system strain, so it's not 3.
Oh, okay. 2.
Yeah, just if it's equipment,
It's
it
just
gets
he takes the strain as damage, so
Yeah.
that's how Omega's been doing it, which makes
Yep,
sense.
that's how rivals work.
There we go.
That is a check of all. Damn.
What the fuck?
Okay, so you do not hurt him, but you've got 7 advantage.
You have
What
an
do I do
advantage
with
on every
7
single
advantage?
positive die. What the actual fuck?
What do I do with 7 advantage?
Start giving up boost dice. It's 2 per friend.
Or just, I don't know, give someone 5 in the 4 next going. I don't know.
I will give everyone on the squad a boost die.
Let's go.
As my
one less to heal a
robot lets
strain, I
out a
guess.
war cry,
I guess
apparently.
1 he could heal a strain, so he gets 1 health back.
Yeah, I'm just
Yeah.
imagining these just with his razor fist is just like claw hand, like punching the concrete floor of this, garage warehouse as one is scrambling back. And the rest of you are just like, well, guess we got that
I
going for us.
feel better somehow. Alright, that's my
Very
turn.
distracting.
That's a result of all time.
Okay, next PC slot.
So we got a group behind us. Still in the van, right?
Yes, there's still a group on the van. They're not really behind you.
Okay. I think I should handle them because I feel like Claymore and Wolf are handling the other groups.
Well, Wolf's trying to handle 1, but this is
Yeah.
stuff.
You alright if I go then?
Go for it.
Yeah, you're speaking.
Alright.
We are also coming, not like super fast, but we are coming up on the out Dallas had.
I know. Yes. So I'm going to
I
do what I
can
did
see
last
that.
turn. They're still technically in short, and they're not on the ground.
Yep.
3
Just very
boost.
confused.
1. Success Triumph 3 advantage. So technically I can double crit.
You can only ever spend a crit to defeat 1 minion.
Oh, okay. Oh, right. I forgot to add 1 more boost.
So your damage though is how many successes did you say?
It was Triumph and 3 triumph and it was a triumph and 3 advantage, but this thing doesn't mark. It marks success and triumph as separate things. So
So
It doesn't
one
forget that. It
success.
just shows you the symbols. It doesn't calculate.
yes,
Yeah, so that would be...
and the extra
what,
boost die. So
9?
that extra boost die was success advantage. So that would be 4 advantage. So it'd be 10 damage with triumph, 4 advantage.
Okay, yeah, so you drop 1. Bang.
Drop 1. I'm gonna crit the other.
And there is 1 guy left in that group, but he is a lone minion man.
4 left. So I'm going to.
But,
Lone
you know.
minion. Man.
Can I just deal him 4 strain?
No.
No, that's something else.
Yeah, no, you don't have a way to do that.
You're right.
Yeah, that's a talent.
Or like a weapon quality or something to add strain.
That's true.
I'm going to use that to make a free maneuver.
Yep.
Free, and I'm going to, I think, take cover.
Alright. You use the van as cover.
And I'm going to give 2 to Claymore. Or boost to Claymore.
Alright, a boost to Claymore, 2 to give Claymore a boost. Alright. Okay, that is the 2 PC slots at the front. Other PC slot.
Oh, I guess that'll be me.
No,
Yep, you're
sorry,
right.
it's the other NPC slot.
Oh,
first.
NPC,
Other
excuse me.
NPC slot.
Yeah, excuse me.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking. I mean, you know, it's not great, but I don't actually think Wolf is like that tough. Not Wolf, Odin. We do that a lot. Odin's not that tough. He's behind a van. He should be fine. Wolf's also not
Hey,
that
Wolf,
tough,
I have a
but
question.
Wolf's taking a little bit of rough and tumble with the gun.
Is
He's
your
out of
name
range.
spelled with an O or a U?
Oh,
Okay.
I believe you asked that for when we first made the character, also, or when I first introduced the
Not
character.
German. There are no Germans here. You've not
Japanese.
met Zweihander yet. Yeah, no, I think the guy. I could do something funny, like have the guy, jump in the van and try to drive it away with Jack in the back, but I don't actually think that would help anybody. It would just be very silly. So what he's going to do is he's just going to spend his maneuver to engage with Odin, and he's going to start trying to beat you with a lead pipe. Do you have any melee
right.
defense?
No.
Okay. All right, cool.
How do I have... Wait, Claymore, do you have melee defense?
Nope.
How do I have a higher melee defense than Claymore and
Because you have
Odin?
an armor with a defense.
Yeah, I
You
have 7
definitely don't
soak.
have 7 soak, though.
Oh, that's true.
I only have 4
Yeah.
soak, but I'm mostly not meant to be the front line.
It's like I can take
I have
fucking
a
small
numbers.
small arm fire, no problem.
The reason why I'm trying to take a long range gun as my goal.
Hey, my droid has 5 soak. He's pretty nice. He's nifty.
Yeah, but your problem is that currently you've driven Odin closer to men with melee.
Yeah, sorry about that.
No, you're not.
No, I'm
You only
not.
think you're sorry.
No, I don't. I don't even think that.
Oh, no,
Oh,
that
you
will
are truly heartless.
You'll be fine.
That'll be... Where's this? There it is. Sorry, I have to refind all my stuff after the, force closed. Okay, that will be 7 damage before soak.
All right, I'll take 3.
Okay.
Can I
Back
give
to
him
higher.
a strain?
Yeah, he's not having a great time.
I'm resisting very violently.
Okay. All right. And now it is time for the other whatchamacallits, the minions. So these are the guys with guns in cover. So unfortunately they know, because they're the ones who hit Claymore, that that's not very helpful. They need to do pretty good to actually strike him. But their boss is in melee with those guys trying to punch him down. And there's, even though there absolutely should be, by the way, a rule that you don't get affected when you're prone and people engage with you are not prone. That's not written in the rules. So they don't want to shoot at their boss.
I feel like it should be a talent.
That could be a funny talent. But also, I think you just buy a cheap talent that just says you don't have to worry about your buddies.
Combined arms, yeah.
So the run of the mill we're gonna go in for is they are just going to try and plug Claymore and hope they roll better this time.
Well, I'm not opposed to being shot. I will say there is the combat bot with the fucking shredder shotgun. Oh wait, no, he's engaged too. Never mind.
Yeah, he tried to punch their boss. Yeah, no, they're grouped up and they
There's a
would not
clusterfuck
want
in there.
to shoot him.
Never mind. I
Yeah.
misspoke.
Yeah,
I'm not a threat.
Yeah.
I'm
I
not
was
a threat.
trying to draw the aggro off of Wolf a little bit because he kept getting pelted with a shotgun.
I would like to point out that the only reason that this is known is because you shot the man with a shotgun.
Does Wolf have sneak attack?
No.
You can get sneak attack in this rule set.
There
I
are
guess so.
there are abilities that lets you get bonuses
There-
when you attacked unnoticed, but not like bonus damage or anything. I think you can just do things like extra stuff on crits and shit.
Yeah, okay, it is. Yeah,
Yeah, I believe sneak attack is a talent, which gives you like a 1 blue for if you're attacking before the enemy.
No, that's first strike.
That's for
Quick
Yeah,
strike.
there's also there's also certain weapons that let you do stuff if you're not noticed, like poison injectors.
Where was it? I'm pretty sure it was in Twilight Imperium that I saw them.
Yeah, there is. I think it is in the list. There's something for interacting with people who are unaware, but it might be deeper.
Oh yeah, like Spec Op Elimination Tier 3, you just get a free crit without having to spend, and then
Here's like a wolf thing.
oh, sneak attack, it lets you use melee and it lets you use a cunning instead of brawn. That's what it is. Meh.
Yeah.
Good for stealth.
I mean, that would be decent for Jack. Till 1 stat point increase.
You could also consider. I'm pretty sure I've left it in the list. You could just buy finesse.
Yeah, finesse is probably what I'm gonna invest in eventually, but I want to get
Yeah,
Mad Inventor first.
It's, no, actually, it's only 1. There, it's short. That's right. It's not that hard, but they won't do it anyway. Oh wait, no, we've rolled 2 success. That's 8 damage.
That's
One-
1 damage.
1 point.
Then scratch Claymore's paint job.
Claymore, one of your little antenna ears is blown off.
That man is now
I can fix
paced.
that.
That man's gonna be paced now.
You actually have to like recoil and like roll one of your shoulders as some of them actually hit home, penetrate your shell. And they'll pass a boost onto their boss. Yeah, get him. Yeah, we can hurt him. Get him. Bang. All right, now it is the next round of PC slots.
Wait,
Fuck
did
them
I
all.
go?
No,
Yeah,
no,
you-
Remember, the NPCs bisect you. NPC,
Yeah.
PC, PC.
It's not the next round. It's
Second block.
Yes, the
It's
next.
the
Oh,
second
okay,
block.
okay.
Of
I'm
PC
confused again.
Yes, everybody's goop brained because I was gone for like 30 minutes and you did nothing but post memes.
I got beat.
I understand this. I have a very
Agreed.
different vibe, but
You're not wrong.
that's because I was sitting here watching blue circles spin.
Okay.
no.
Well, okay, now Claymore's mad, so now I am just going to slam the Kanabo into something that it can stick out of.
Yeah.
And I am just going to advance on them on the shooters, raise their hands. I'm basically doing a bear pose, just coming up to them. I'm gonna engage with them. Please give them the hard fear check.
I'll roll it.
There
Hey,
it is.
You wanted that? There it is. Yeah,
There it
no,
is.
they are feared.
Yes.
They have
Looks like
become
strain.
feared.
What is the effect of a failure with threat?
They must flee.
I believe on their turn they must flee.
Alrighty.
They cannot get closer to you and have to move away.
Alright.
Which includes turning their action to a maneuver.
Alright, well, before they can run the fuck away, I will engage with them in fisticuffs.
Yep.
Yeah. Wait, no. 1 sir. No, 2 sir, because I'm disoriented and they have melee defense.
No, these guys don't actually have melee defense. I did just double check.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
then there's
zero,
only
zero.
1 sir.
He's the guy who's only got one defense.
So then 2 blues, because I got 1 from
I
Dallas
thought they
and
may
1
have
from
been
Max.
1-0, but they are not.
Wolf is a
Wow.
very effective Shiv unit.
I think
Oh.
you murdered a few of them.
Nope, I didn't because I did not put in fucking difficulty dice.
Yes, correct.
You can at least add those.
I will add those.
But as long as you don't get 4 failure, you're fine.
Yes.
Or 5 failure, even. You
Well, you
can't.
can't
You're,
then.
you're literally fine.
No. Yeah, it's still that's 3. So what is your damage total?
Damage total is 1 second, please. Razor hands. Okay. So that
It's
will
brawl.
be
Yeah.
7 damage. Pierce 1.
Okay, so I have 2 soaks. That guy takes 5. So you have dropped a guy and actually technically done a wound to the next guy.
I will spin that if that's I'll spin that triumph to crit.
Alright, second guy. He's just defeated.
All right. I'm only crit 2, but I can't spend multiple crits for multiple minions, correct?
Yes, you can only spend activated critical hit once to instantly defeat a minion.
Okay, then what do I want to do with this 2 advantage?
Heal 2 strain. Give somebody a boost die. Give this guy a black die on his next check. That won't really matter though, because he's not going to make any checks. By the way, because I'm pretty sure what happens is, so there's 3 of these guys, right? They're in cover. They're clustered behind some crates. You slam your Kanabo into a crate and just have it stick. Walk over and just Kalima 2 of these guys. Just snick, thunk, blood and guts go everywhere.
And then sorry.
Free maneuver?
Yeah, I'm trying to think of what I would do with my free maneuver. No, screw it. I will pass a boost dice to Wolf. As they're gonna, yeah, we can hit him, and then suddenly, screams of terror.
Sprays of blood.
Yep.
We're big, like, 70s hammer horror energy today. So much corn syrup.
Yeah,
We had like
it's past the point of gory until it's just we're in the comedy Dead Alive territory.
honestly, I just noticed that like our main job was like our TV show. This is like our spin-off web series
Yes.
episode.
Where the budget is lower, we can get away with a lot more shit.
This is our Splatterhouse.
That means it is the next PC slot, which is Wolf.
Wolf.
Okay. Yeah, Wolf like kind of stays kind of over Juan, even though he just got shot with a shotgun, and just kind of like draws his blades back again and like strike once more. So let's see, it's red, purple, black.
Well, actually, are you 2-weapon attacking?
Yes,
Okay. Do you have a talent to make that easier?
yes.
Okay. Double check it. You get a boost die because he is prone now.
Yep. And I also will aim, and I also get a boost from, I believe,
Claymore.
the droid and from.
Yeah, you
get
get 2
4.
boosts. One from yeah, oh yeah, no, you're at 4.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
get the full 4.
Whoa.
It's a very strange check.
How?
Well, double failure, triple failures. Okay, I gotta check the fucking chart.
This is bullshit. This is
Fucking
bullshit.
swear to God.
What the fuck? It just does not want you to do anything, Aren. It really
It's
doesn't.
just this result is like so unique. Success, or no, advantage, triumph, despair.
Despair.
Well, it's because triumphs and despairs do not cancel out. Okay, all right. Well, you've got three advantages.
Where's the black die
against
from?
triumph.
Oh, he's defense.
Yeah, he's one
Defense.
He's still wearing his leathers and stuff.
Why is it? I forget. Why is there red?
He's got adversary
Is
one.
it
He's
adversary
right
one?
You guys want to get paid $3,000 to cap this guy? He's gotta, not be easy.
Fair.
Otherwise, anybody would do it. Ouch.
Omega, I just
Sorry.
realized those 2 green dice in my check should not exist. Unfortunately, I don't think it does anything too much.
Fucking dead. It's fine. Except at game state.
Yeah, no, number one rule of magic is just except against it, it's the game state now.
With advantage, I will recover 2 strain and give a boost to the next player that goes. With that triumph, I will give Claymore a upgrade on his next attack.
All right. Okay, no, yes. I'm going to spend the Despair as if it were 3 threat to have grants the enemy significant advantage. You go for your sword strike down. Are you still, you're just monofilament blade?
No, dual wielding.
Well, yeah, but like the
Yeah.
monofilament blade is just mono. There's no other.
Yeah. No,
Okay.
nothing else.
It's not high frequency or it's not on fire. Actually, no,
Nope,
I don't
not
think
yet.
it's great.
Flaming.
So you carve down, but he rolls under one of the shelves, and you cut through the shelf, and into some cans of biofuel. It is now difficult terrain in your nearby vicinity, and also that's very flammable everywhere. So be careful, everybody.
The void combusting that.
Would flesh it rounds light that on fire? They wouldn't, right?
No,
Mass
not
strike.
directly. I mean, if you cause a spark with metal, yes, but they are. It's a mass strike.
Lucky. I'm just gonna say it was advantageous I got the shredder.
You have razor claws on your fucking thing.
I know.
Also, I think Wolf should go first next time.
Well, yeah.
All right, so yeah, it is now his turn again because it's the new round, top of the round. NPC, he's gonna go because spoilers when the minion. When the one minion goes, that other guy is just gonna try and hit Odin with a tire iron again, and the last guy is gonna fucking run. So it's not a very productive turn. He will actually spend his maneuver to actually no, he is better shooting on the ground anyway. He will spend his maneuver to disengage with Wolf and the robot. He will roll away from them. Roll.
Oh no.
Wait, isn't disadvantage terrain?
Actually, yeah, it's true. He would have to spend 2 maneuvers. He'll take the 2 strain. You guys haven't heard him yet.
Not for lack of trying.
I know, but I'm just saying he'll take 2 strain to spend 2 maneuvers to disengage. Actually, wait, no, is disengaging a movement? A move? I should actually double check this. Maneuvers. Aim, move 1, range band. So does that count as move? Types of maneuvers. Aim, assist, stance, interact, mount or dismount, manage gear, move. Yes, engage or disengage counts as a move maneuver. All right, yes, so it is a double. So he'll take the 2 strain. And he will double maneuver to, just like I said, fucking shoulder roll. Backing away. And he will level his shotgun at the robot. Why not?
I'm just worried about the
That guy was much more
biofuel more than
impressive with his
anything.
punches than Wolf has been with hitting him with a sword. So he
Really,
rolled-
both of us have done Jack and Orc.
Yeah, but you rolled like 7 advantage. Like I said, very much more flashy.
I get. Oh yeah, I did do the war cry, I guess.
Okay, so and he's just gonna fire. Does Mr. Roboto have any ranged defense?
Range defense. I think he has 1 general defense. Let me check.
He is still prone, so he gets a boost on this, but it is inaccurate 1.
No, he does not have any defense. Oh no, yes he does. Oh no, that's melee defense. Never mind.
It's 1-0. All right, got it.
No, it's
Okay.
2-0.
Oh, it's 2-0. Okay. Well, it would be really, really bad if he was trying to like hit you with like a chain or something. I'm just gonna roll it out. All right. Okay, that will be 9 damage before soak.
Okay.
And you guys are very lucky because I've literally never rolled 2 advantage to activate linked.
Yep.
Actually,
what does
well,
Link
might.
do again?
He would hit you again, but actually he's got a boost die from the guys, so he's the one who went next. Let me add 1 more B.
Well, he
Oh,
takes
no.
4 damage from that.
Oh,
It became 3 advantage. Okay, he will spend 2 to linked. So he hits again for another 9 before soak.
So he takes 4 damage again.
Actually hits him with both barrels.
Ugh.
He will spend he will get 1 boost to whoever goes next, and then he's done. He cannot reload this go because he's out of maneuvers.
I'm gonna, or Aaron, do you want to go?
I wouldn't mind going.
Okay.
See if I can actually hit him.
If you want, I can go and I can try and slap him. I don't know
You
if
can
I...
also
Huh?
throw the knife. I was gonna say you can throw the knife you've got in your offhand. It is balanced for throwing, Wolf.
Yeah. I mean, I could just move after him. Go ahead and go, Lucky.
All right, then. Well, I know that I have put the fear of God into these men, so they will not be a problem. So I will now spend a maneuver to engage with one. Well, I have to actually move through difficult terrain to reach him, though.
Yes.
Okay, then I will take 2 strain to make 2 maneuvers. And then I'm done with this. I'm giving him the stabs.
Well, are you?
Hmm?
I should probably just let it pass if you didn't bring it up. But are you activating Fearsome? This is the first time you've engaged with him.
True, yes, I am activating Fearsome.
Okay. 2 failures. No threat, so he's just disoriented. But he is disoriented for the remainder of this combat.
Oh, behold, the scary man.
He kind of looks up at you and says, "Da, sheet."
And he has melee defense, correct?
Yes, he's 1/1 and adversary 1.
Oh, and adversary.
But if you're doing a melee attack, he's prone still.
So a blue!
He doesn't have the free fucking maneuver to stand up. Oof.
That will be 3 + 1, 7, pierce 1.
Okay, so he takes 3 soak off that, takes 4 damage. Not great. He has a 16 wound threshold. He is just a rival. He's already taken 2 for the strain, so he is at 6 out of 16. As you just, rake him probably across his arms as he covers his face, but yeah, you just slash him up good.
Mm-hmm. And that's me.
Aaron, do you want to go or do you want me to go?
You can go.
All right. The robot will go. Well, I will go. I will activate cloaking as my action, or activate my chameleon skin,
You can
just in case. I don't think it'll be relevant, but
You can roll stealth check. You can suffer strain to add a success to it too.
I will do that. GG add.
My brain just plays the octocamo sound over and over.
I forgot to add the purple die.
Well, that's because I didn't tell you. Probably like average. Not with any guys around.
God dang it.
Yeah, it'd be average.
All right, still success.
Yeah, you're fine. You're cloaked. You look like the
Okay, and then I'm gonna have my robot. I'm just gonna have him shoot him because I don't want to have my robot take strain through the difficult terrain because that's also his health pool.
Claymore is now engaged, so you will be at risk of hitting him. Your robot is not going to enjoy what happens if you accidentally tag.
Actually, no. If even hits Claymore, he'll fucking soak it.
I'm still going to kill that robot, though.
Lucky has a long history of being the only one who gets hit by friendly fire incidents.
I will not hit Lucky with. I just won't hit him with friendly fire.
This is why we get combined arms, so I can't do that
I
to
just
people.
won't do it.
Actually, can Lucky get combined arms so he can ignore it? I forget.
No, I believe it's you need the.
Okay, I'm gonna get it.
How do I end up hitting him? Is it only if I get a despair?
Yes.
Okay.
But if you get a despair, it will be spent to hit him. And your
I understand.
No, it'd be a red-purple, actually, because he's at short. You have 2
Yeah.
upgrades because he's adversary. And you had a black die because he's prone. And 1 for his defense.
Yep, but I add a boost and I add 2 successes because I'm overclocking him again.
You'd rather overclock him than take the strain.
What?
Extra maneuver.
Yes,
What?
because it's the same. It's the same damage, and this gets extra success. It's the
But
same
this has
damage
the-
to him.
But this has the chance of hitting Claymore.
Let it happen.
No, I'll go over to melee then. I'll take the 2 and go over to melee.
Takes 2 wounds.
I'm not gonna hit him, but because he's been my luck tonight.
Well,
But if you want me to
now
prove
you
a
get a
point,
boost
I'll
die
prove a
because he's
point.
prone, and
Only one
also
black.
get your previous upgrades.
Yeah, I know. 1 black, 2. 1 purple, 1 red, 1 black.
Oh, you do hit him.
Wow.
That's a roll.
Black die on your next result with those 2 threat, but yeah, what's your damage?
Damage is that would be 6 pierce 2.
Okay.
Oh no, 7 pierce 2. Sorry.
So he is taking the. Yep. So he takes 2 of it, so it's 5. All right. So he's at 11 out of 16. He's not having a good time.
All right,
You know, kinds
and
of
that's my turn.
All right, that was 2 PC slots. That means it's the NPC slots. The man that Claymore scared will run away. He just starts ripping the fucking patches off his jacket.
The other guy's gonna beat Odin with a pipe.
They beat him to death with a rock. Bum bum.
It's fine.
Yeah, if you hadn't camouflaged. Actually, wait, no, you've camouflaged yourself. No, I don't want to make the. I want to end the fucking combat. I don't want this to take any more in the night. I would have funny.
I can shoot from engage. It's fine. Just I'll shoot him when it's
does
my
nothing,
turn.
but hides while her comrades are actively being beat to death in front of her. But
Yeah.
you know, we'll.
What do you want me to do?
Glue him. Okay, Odin, you're gonna take another 7 before soak.
I'll take another 3. It's not a big deal. I can fucking take a stim off this. That's like half my wounds. Like, ugh.
Also, I'm in the plans. I did kind of imagine that what is his character is going to be. He would just hide and just command the bot to do things. Which he
I mean,
is
that's
doing.
fair. Yeah, no. As the jockey, you are usually the remote operator. It's just very funny because like Jacqueline turned this into a close quarter combat by hitting half of these guys with the van,
Yep.
and then
It didn't do as much as I thought it would do, honestly.
I mean, it took out like a guy and a half,
It did take it quite a bit. So.
and
Yeah.
it's not.
Yeah, I've taken out my fair share of the Newgen groups through my bot and my van.
Like if you were at highway speeds, there would probably be like the equivalent of fall damage and shit in a collision, but this was just you were at a dead stop, she just throws it in drive and like tries to accelerate, so there's only so much oomph you can get there.
Next time I do this, I'm just gonna go find a tree I can climb in.
Ah yes, in the actually
or
In
a
the
tree,
city.
or just the roof of an adjacent building.
I think would probably be on the safer bet.
Yeah,
in the docks district of Oakland. Telephone
Yeah.
pole much
or
It was
like a telephone pole. I don't know, something
Anyways.
high rise, just something. Is it
You've been
in the middle of
whacked. That is all he's got. All this man has is just hitting you again and again.
Why that's so
just
funny
like,
to me.
I feel like he's channeling the full Skyrim here. Why won't you die?
How about you? Actually, I asked you the question. Bang. Can I go first, Aren? So can I give you a buff?
It's the two
Go ahead.
PC slots at the end now. So.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna give
Now,
you a buff.
why won't you die was Oblivion? Okay, yeah.
All right, so Owen just stops trying to block with his gun and just grabs the foregrip and just fucking shoots the guy's chest point blank.
All right. So,
I reduce it for being engaged
yes.
once, so it's basically an easy check.
No, it's still average because heavy is +2.
Oh,
Yar. That's why the
It's
foregrip is a
+2
thing.
on it's
Fair.
+2 on a short check, so it's still like average only,
I didn't
which is better than
know.
heavy.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, no. It's proportional. You literally cannot use gunnery weapons in engaged.
Yeah.
I know that part.
Too unwieldy. But yeah, so
There's a
range
reason,
heavy is +2,
the-
range light is +1.
There's a reason why a bot is focused on close range is because he has close range defense.
I'm still gonna aim with this gun.
and
Yeah, it's fair.
melee
I mean, you still got-
punchy punch.
1 success, 3 advantage. I'm just gonna crit to kill. Actually, no, I'm not critting. I'm just
No,
gonna
he
kill
wasn't
the guy with
on
9
that
damage.
I think
9 damage
yeah,
kill.
This guy has like one. I think he's already got like 1 or 2 wounds.
Yeah, I gave him a strain.
Yeah, no, he's definitely. I think he's got exactly 9 total because he's at 3 and 6. So and you gave him a strain. So yeah, you clock him. You
All
just
right,
I imagine you just like do the CQC style, like you shoulder check him with the rifle to just get just enough space with the foregrip and just gun barrel up under the chin. He's done. He's toast.
Okay. Wolf, I'm getting 3 to the next person going. I'm doing a maneuver to do coordinated assault, so everyone short of me, which I think is everyone, gets an added advantage.
Odin here's clapping.
Wolf and Claymore are moving away from you now, so you would have
Oh.
to move up to catch them.
That'll take 2. That'll take 2 strain to actually move maneuver before I do that
Yeah,
again.
you can do. Yes, you can.
I'll take a strain to get close enough to be so everyone's short of me, and then do that.
Odin
I
shoots
will
the guy,
be short of
runs up,
you, but
he's
just
like-
ignore me.
He
Like,
Odin shoots the last guy, runs, starts jogging towards the building. It's like, that's everybody. Do it. Get him.
get him. Get this
What do you
over
think
with.
do
I'm
again,
tired
Odin?
already.
All right, it is Wolf's go. Coordinated
Odin,
assault
what
gives everybody a advantage on all combat checks.
Yeah, set advantage and 3 boost the next person go.
Okay, advantage.
If I'm allowed to do that. If not, it'd be just
Yeah, yeah.
one person next going
you
and
get
1 to blue. 1 to wolf. Yeah.
Okay, so 1 from
And I actually remember that option says it's
then
more than once or
the
not, but fuck it, just get him. I assume it's just because you guys are still on pretty, like, you're decently skilled but on pretty starter weaponry without a lot of your bells and whistles that, like, 1 defense, adversary 1 is still stymieing. I like it, but also it's like, damn, I did not expect this guy. Okay, all right.
Okay, you finally got it.
There we go.
Oh, he very did.
What's your
Hopefully.
primary weapon in this combo?
You go
Sword?
Ripper mode.
Yeah, it's sword.
Okay, so what's your sword damage first?
Full damage would be plus 2. That'd be 9 damage, pierce 2.
Okay, so he has 2 soak, so he takes 7. Hey, guess what? He doesn't have that many wounds. Because he's been punched twice. So yeah, I think Wolf just, gets up to him and you just do the fucking heart stopper and just shing.
Wait for that opening. Yeah, think.
He has just enough juice left to dramatically grip the blade of your sword. Sorry, I was trying to think of something pithy he could say at the end, but my mind said he should just, like, wolf howl, and I'm like, no.
There are 2 wolves in this room.
I mean, I just image Wolf attacks with his offhand weapon, and the guy just slits this guy's throat.
All right, cool. Claymore is going to find a duffel bag somewhere, and he's going to take everyone's fucking weapons. And when I mean everyone's, I mean everyone's. Pipes, crowbars, whatever. Pistols
shredder?
in the bag. No, we'll talk about the
I
shredder
called
later.
dibs on the shot. I called dibs on the shotgun.
I heard.
Yeah, so
Well, I'm
he has a
good.
sawed-off shotgun. That is one of your little bonusy things.
Mhm.
Also, hey, while there was a lot of shooting and chaos going around, this is a biker club. So there are probably at least 2 cycles that are undamaged and you, like, don't have to hotwire them or do anything special.
Ooh.
Keys are probably
What
on the
kind?
table next to them.
They're definitely more of the chopper style.
I'm not a fan of the chopper style, but I'll take them.
I'm gonna put one up. Yeah, I'm gonna put one of those in the back of my van to sell. So
Will it fit?
If
you.
Claymore drives the other cycle, probably.
All right, then sure.
yeah, I can fit one, not both.
But no,
Yeah,
I will find some sort of chop shop to sell this to.
Yeah, same.
But
Wolf's gonna take some drugs.
I would take a stim.
Also, yes, you guys can roll to recover strain as well.
I would take a stim and take that 6 to a 1
I
and
have
sleep
to
that one
repair
off.
my bot.
Yeah, Odin, your arms hurt.
Yeah.
Odin, you have wait no, it's Dal. Is it who has the ability, the talent to just pull shit out of nowhere?
Yo,
Yo, Uzagi, did you bring that body bag I asked?
yep, got it.
I am putting a man in
I
a body
love this
bag.
fucking talent.
All right, yeah.
This is my favorite talent in the entire system.
We are now playing Payday. It's just a
now-
body
Random
bag. We got
bullshit
loot
Now
bag.
grabs
bags.
some rags and wipes all the biofuel off of him.
Oh yeah, that probably
Yeah.
stinks.
I would probably help
Uh,
like right
I will unceremoniously just hose off a Sambot. Fucking idiot robot.
So Claymore throws the duffel bag full of pistols and pipes in the van. He throws a body bag with one bounty in the back. He'll help load up the cycle in the back of the van. Let's see. Make sure he retrieves his Kanabo, Mac locks it to his back, and he'll prowl around the motor shop to see if there's anything else of interest.
They were primarily involved in, smuggling and stuff. It does look like they have a, half-built narco sub in here.
Huh.
But it is not complete. So that would be a project you guys could try and, rig to scavenge later. Or, hey, you've soaked this building in biofuel. You could just do a little arson to, end the
I'm
day.
doing arson.
I feel like burning this memory into ashes.
There's what, 12 of them?
How many are there? Any dudes inside that are taken down inside the building who still live?
No.
All right.
Actually, technically, those two guys who passed out from the fear check are still alive. They will be dead soon without immediate medical aid anyway.
I don't care about giving them immediate medical aid.
Yeah.
We just take them out of
I
the misery
will
first.
attempt to give them basic medical aid if that can help any, but other than that, I can't do much else.
No, you plug them full of shredder holes. They have a lot of blood leaving them.
Right,
you
so-
do, if you're gonna just strip this place to the filings, you do find a total of 534 cred in their pockets and loose shit.
All right.
Hey, that's 120 something each, 30 something each.
I did the math. There you go.
I'll
37.
take 134. Thank you very much.
Well, also you take 134.
Oh, okay.
You guys did more. You did heavy lifting.
Also, Wolf got shot twice with that.
Yes, you deserve the bigger hit.
It hurt.
All right. So, is there any more biofuel containers?
Yeah, no.
I'm gonna, poke a hole in one. I'm gonna start dousing everything.
Yeah, no. You pick up a jerry can and just pour it everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Owen will hand you a lighter.
I have a lighter. I smoke. Don't ask me how I smoke, but I smoke.
You
got those big ones.
need some kind of oxygen-based membrane because you still have a brain that requires blood.
Yeah, I
Right.
know.
I'm
but
also pretty sure he does this for the sympathetic memory at this point.
probably. But
Why are we burning down the building as well?
Hide the
Wolf
evidence.
asked why we are burning down the building as well.
it's because he's Claymore's gonna point at not allowed. Point to the blood splatters in his house, evidence. And, he's just going to point out, all the fucking, bullet shots. It's all like crime. It's all like,
It's
like, do you want when the cops show up here in, I don't know, a couple hours for them to get a blood sample of this and be wondering around who's running around with restricted weaponry?
also fix some of your bloods on that wall, unfortunately.
Yeah, you get
Metatron did it.
I was just confirming the reasons.
It's like,
Okay. Listen, this place smells like failure.
It's like,
You smell like failure. I'm fine.
that's all like, I don't know. That didn't sound like a confirming reason. That sounds more like an accusation, Wolf. Do you think I would burn a building down for no reason?
I don't know.
Unfortunately, yes.
Noted, Odin.
I don't think so. I think there are a lot of reasons you would do it, but you've had a reason.
Okay, I correct it. I think you do it for very few reasons.
It's like, unless you guys want to start unless any
I'm
of you
very
have a
confused
chemical spill kit in your back pocket, fire's the great purifier, and he's gonna flick a light, whoosh.
Oh, we should probably run. There's biofuel in here.
It's okay. It's just flammable. It's not
Yeah.
explosive.
Okay, good.
We just don't want to be in the
Sure,
building
sure.
when it's happening.
Yeah, no.
Oh yeah, no.
Snap
Jack is
back.
getting Sandbot to load one of the motorcycles in the fucking back of this.
Claymore already did
That's
that.
okay. Claymore said that he would help you do that, so you threw one in there. Yeah, so you've got 2 cycles, you got a sawed-off shotgun. I mentioned before, you've got 6 pistols, 6 heavy clubs, and then all of which are very used, and the aforementioned side change. But also, yes, fire, great forensic purifier. DNA and blood samples don't live through it.
Nope. Trust
Well,
me,
most DNA
listen,
doesn't.
listen. They will have questions when we show up with their dead body and their clubhouse will be burned, but I don't think it'll be enough for them to care that much.
You can run through Headhunter and get your pay.
Yep.
It is 3K. You confirm you've got the body. You can drop it off.
So
at
that's
some sort of official place.
8. How much is that each? 750.
Yes,
750.
So not the greatest payout, but you make
I can
profit,
go.
you
I
use-
can go. I can sell all those shit next session.
Yeah, that too.
Wait, no, hold on. How much does motorcycles sell for?
They're not that expensive. They're like 1,100, I think.
Dallas, didn't you have to go 20 minutes ago?
No, oh yeah, you were out for that. Basically, I learned halfway through the session that the reason I needed to go isn't happening anymore.
Yeah, but you still said you had to be gone by like 9:30 or something.
Parents are going to sleep.
Oh,
Your
shit.
parents are asleep.
Yeah, it's 9:52 for you. I have fucking 4 channels.
Yeah,
Anyway,
I
we're
gotta
writing
go
down
soon.
here. We'll figure out selling later if you want to sell. I think
I'll buy.
Claymore's
I'm probably gonna buy a
just
talent for that later.
Claymore's probably just going to keep his motorcycle and convert it.
Maybe, I don't know yet.
All right, you can pick. You can decide later. You guys session.
I gotta see
The part I wanted to end this was one, I wanted to see about having a little conversation with Akane, because you have been technically operating in her turf lately. But I think the much better phone call, especially with those 3 threat that somebody got, is after you drop off your bounty and you get home, and so probably like as you return back to the base and Jack, you're in the back of the van unloading the cycle and probably trying to find your tools so you can fix your robot. Your phone buzzes. It's the number. It just says
Oh boy.
mother.
Oh no.
And that's where we're going to end the session.
You just hear the Shangri-Las Remember start playing in the background. Just, oh no. Oh no.
I guess I have to help you if you're in trouble, but I don't know, man. It's your own fault.
No, I have a new job for us.
Yeah,
Is what is going to happen.
probably. Yeah.
What if I just? What if I just don't want to help you?
I mean, they need to sit out.
That's gonna be your problem then. 'Cause
Okay.
Yeah, you're not going to get paid, buddy.
Yeah, fair.
All right. Okay. All right.
Buddy.
Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. We're going to call that, technically that was like a job and a mini job. So we'll call that 20 XP.
Oh, nice.
Because there was you took out a bounty and a lot of extra guys, and then also did resolve the other job. So there you go. And that'll be it for this session.
I think besides how like the end of it kind of got
Yeah,
very
I mean,
messy,
there's
it was pretty good.
That's my bad, but was an act of God, so out of my control.
Dice Spot hates
it
us.
was the universe. It was fate's bad.
No, it wasn't just
All right,
the dice bot. I mean, like the out of their part. But yeah, we're done.
Recording's done. I'm ending it here. Everyone say good night. We'll talk to you later.
Not everybody.
Good night. Have fun.